All right, what's good, man? Y'all already know. Had to come live, man. It's a lot going on, a lot to talk about. It's a lot going on in hip hop, man. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna bring y'all. Let me fix my hat. I'm gonna bring y'all that info. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring y'all that info as I see fit. Let me turn my lights on, man. This is gonna be a pretty long stream. I'm anticipating to be live until about midnight. Uh, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot going on though, man. We're gonna talk about this OTF situation. We also gonna talk about um the YSL situation, what's going on with that. Lot of talk going on with that, man. As y'all come up in the chat though, make sure y'all, let me know that you up in here, man. Let me know that you alive. Uh if you can though, let me see. Let me see this how we doing it. Oh damn, hold on. I messed that up real quick. Yeah, there we go. Let me know that y'all in here. Put them crowns in the chat. Let me know that you up in here, man. We got a lot going on. I'm gonna create a poll real quick. We're gonna create a poll with this Durk situation. All right, what's up with you? What's up with you? Yeah, Roller Gang. You already know what it is. The rulers and roulettes popping in. And the question is, will Lil Durk be arrested? That's the question right now, man. It ain't looking too good though for OTF now. It ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good right now. Ah, man. I was sitting like I was thinking today. I was out taking care of business. I was thinking today, man. And I was like, let me clear my palate real quick because I just was eating with my fat ass. All right. I was just thinking today, like, as I was riding down the highway, coming back home, I seen this, right? And I had seen the YSL stuff earlier. You know, what I mean, I was already gonna go live about what was going on or whatever. And I seen this, and I was thinking like, man, like as far as like, especially with somebody who wants to do content, man, it like when one thing ends or one thing is closing up, because we talking about like the YSL trial. They've been talking about mistrials and it's been talks about plea deals and all that type of stuff. We get into that. But with that being said, like it seemed like it's always something in hip hop. It's always something in rap. You know what I mean? What's going on? What's going on in the chat? What's up with my chat? You feel me? And this situation is crazy. Like it's always been speculated like Lil Durk and them has something to do with the YSL situation. I'm not YSL, my fault. Lil Durk and them has something to do with the Quando Rondo's homeboy getting knocked down or whatever, man. A lot of people said that it was, Durk and them from the beginning, right? But let's go to our trusty source, TMZ. See what they talking about, man. They got a little article up on this. Let's see where it's at. All right, hold on. We ain't gonna keep doing that. Hip hop. Jadakiss. It gotta be next. Yeah. Here the article right here. All right, in the article basically, let me scoot this over so y'all can see the whole thing. The article says Quando Rondo, alleged members of Lil Durk's OTF indicted in murder of Quando Rondo cousin. Hey, somebody, if anybody got, I Who? Let me see who I seen in the chat. Okay, unforgettable. Can you go to the Can you go to the it's like the you know how you go to the federal website and get the affidavit or the indictment? See if you can find that document and put it in my DM for me if you can find it. So it says alleged members of Lil Durk's OTF indicted in the murder of Quando Rondo cousin. Get back for King Von. Now in this article it says, and this was like the day that it happened. And this is a famous picture. Even I don't know how many of y'all listen to Lil Durk, but there's a song where Lil Durk says no in the video, or in the song, and it's based off of Quando Rondo being caught on camera yelling out after this incident happened, right? So I'm gonna just read this article real quick. We're gonna get into all of this, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all see I've been knocking these lives out, man. I looked at, well, y'all know I stream for bread, though. I do stream for money. And I seen like the live streams ain't bad when it comes to the pay. You just got to do your thing and you got to be on here. But anyway, it says federal agents swooped in and arrested 5 men in connection to the August 2022 incident in Los Angeles that unalived Quando Rondo's cousin. And now they're being charged with conspiracy to commit that unaliving for hire in retaliation for King Von's unaliving. Now, when I heard that part, just that part, where it says that it was a unaliving for hire, I'm like, damn. I started trying to think like, who all... hold on. They did what? So who all over there would actually be able to pay that ransom? But let's keep going. I digress. It also says federal prosecution or prosecutors in California announced the grand jury indictment Thursday of Kayvon London Grant, aka Vonnie. We're going to go look up some of these cats' Instagram pages, too. Let's see what they've been posting. DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, a.k.a. Diddy. Now, he just got out of jail he just beat a body, like, not too long ago. And we're going to get into that, too, man. Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flocka, and David Brian Lindsay, a.k.a. Brown Eyes. I don't know him. And, Asa Houston, a.k.a. Boogie. I don't know him either. I do know Vonnie and Diddy, though. Diddy is allegedly Lil Durk's cousin. I don't know if they like real cousins or if they call each other cousins or whatever, but they claim they cousins, right? All right. Not gonna lie, the internet antagonized them boys until they slid. That's true. Somebody in the chat made a truthful statement, because every time we turned around, people was actually like saying like, you know, when y'all gonna slide for Von? When y'all gonna slide for Von? When y'all gonna slide for Von? And it's more to other things happen behind the scenes, but I don't want to be too coppish on this live stream and tell y'all things that I think, because I can't say without certainty, but it's some other things that possibly transpired as well. All of this behind Jania. Wow, that's deep. All right, so it says prosecutors claim the August 22 incident stems directly from the November 2020 altercation in Atlanta, where Quando associate Lil Tim actually unalived King Von after they ended up getting into it. Now, I was under the impression that the reason why Lil Tim wasn't charged and all charges was dropped was because they eventually said that the actual wounds that actually caused King Von's passing came from those cops that was out there. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Now it says, according to the indictment, the alleged OTF gang member set up a bounty and used a credit card that was associated with the label to book plane tickets, man. You know what? Every time we read, I can't wait to get the indictment, man. Every time we read one of these Jones, let me see. Hold on. Let me close this. All right, I got 2 messages. Hold on, y'all. We might have the indictment already. That might be how fast that worked. Let's see. Let me see if that indictment in here. Nah, not yet. All right, so let me see. The alleged OTF members set up a bounty and used the credit card that was associated with the label to book plane tickets to travel from Chicago to California in order to hunt down Quando after learning his whereabouts. Now, I'll put that poll up there, man, and a lot of y'all are saying it's like 82% no on will Lil Durk be arrested, and 17% saying yes. Well, we're going to see if y'all still keep that same energy when we get this damn indictment. According to the indictment, the alleged OTF gang member set up a bounty and used a credit card that was associated with the label to book plane tickets to travel from Chicago to California in order to hunt down Quando Rondo after learning his whereabouts. Now, that's going to be pretty interesting, too, once I really get into my conversation and show y'all a lot of stuff that was going on, right? And I don't want to be a little too malicious, but some of this stuff that I'm going to say is already on the internet, man. But y'all got to think about this. Just ask yourself this question before we go on, right? How would they know Quando Rondo's whereabouts if they're all the way in Chicago? How would they know he was in California? That water good, man. Hey, pull your sons to the side. What's up with you, Flower? Pull your sons to the side. Pull your nephews to the side, man. And tell them to stay out the streets, bro. Tell them to stay out the streets. Go fishing or something. Go fishing or something. All right. I'm trying to do some stuff right now, man. I'm over here trying to get this indictment, dog. Nah, we want to go to. We don't want the Northern District. What district did they say that was? California. Who charged them? Federal prosecutors in California. What that probably be like? Y'all think that Los Angeles would be considered the Southern District of California? Let me see. All right, Southern District of California. All right, let me see. That's y'all said that's what that should be. Let me see. Let me. Where would I find that at though? Let me get one of these cats' names real quick. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to get the I'm trying to get I'm just trying to get the paperwork because this article is giving up a lot, man. But I know I got Unforgettable trying to get it too. It got to be, you know what I mean? I should have actually looked this up before I actually went to went live. All right, let me finish. Let me finish reading this real quick, and we're gonna get into that. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Central District. All right. So with that being said, okay. It says federal prosecutors in California announced the grand jury indictment Thursday of, okay, I named those people. Durk. It says Durk isn't a defendant here, but he's been vigorously fighting the label that OTF is a gang in a separate case involving the slaying of his rival FBG Duck. Okay, it's a Central. Okay. It says prosecutors claim the August 22, okay, blah, 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 according to OTF. Okay. Now let's get to this part. According to the indictment, the alleged OTF gang member set up the bounty. I told you they went from Chicago to California. They knew his whereabouts. Now they got pictures of this. Like, this is wild. Like, how did they get the pictures? Well, outside the gas station, I'm guessing. All right, so they got pictures of these fools doing this on the side of the building. They was dressed in black and they had masks on. But when we finally get the indictment, we'll figure out how they seen it. But here's one thing: feds claim Grant flew himself on a private jet from Miami to Cali to oversee the incident and secure the hotel rooms and other necessary tools used to carry out the hit. Wow. This is Quando Rondo's truck right here. I got to stop paying attention to my phone. This allegedly is them behind them in two separate cars. It look like it's three cars, though. I see Infinity, a BMW, and whatever car this is way back here. The feds claim Grant helped secure cars, ski masks, and hammers to carry out the deadly plan, including renting a BMW and Infinity sedans, fitting them with fake license plates the group allegedly used. Man, I mean, they went they went above and beyond to try to, I guess to try to get away with it, but it just didn't work. They went above and beyond to try to get away with this, y'all. It just didn't work, man. Hit that like button, yo. Hit that like button. Dang, man, we need this indictee though, man. All right, so it says prosecutors believe Quando Rondo was the intended target and was sitting in a vehicle at the time, but the bullets wound up ripping through his cousin. His name is Lil Pap. I don't know what that first name is. These dudes be having some crazy ass names. It says a distraught Quando struggled to speak to investigators on the scene and say the Chicago group flew out the next day. We're told Houston and Jones are scheduled for hearings in Chicago on Monday. The other three waived their right to a hearing in Chicago and will be sent to Los Angeles. Durk and Quando cooled off the back and forth exchanges shortly after, I bet, and resumed their rap careers. Ironically, they both have albums dropping in November. All right, so let's do a few things, man. First and foremost, let's go and identify some of these people. Let's put some faces with these names, right? So, of course, we're going to do our work. We're going to go to Instagram. All right, let me see. Now, as I told y'all, Lil Diddy just be the body. Let me see if I can even find his Instagram page. I used to follow all these cats, man. This whole like when it's all said and done, I don't even know if they'll be able to even do a movie on this whole Chicago like drill scene, the beefs, the feuds. Like it's so much, it's so many layers to it. Like one movie wouldn't even be able to like. Let me see. Well, Durk might have just stopped following a lot of cats. Yeah, Durk might have just stopped following some people, man. Let me see. I'm going through his friends now. He probably unfollowed everybody that then got caught up in this. It's too late, buddy. Like, and I posed that question about, you know, if people feel like Lil Durk is gonna like catch a case or get into some trouble behind this. And, you know, my thing is this, y'all. Is this one of them? All right, so which... Nah, I don't think this is him, bruh. This is a little kid. He just got the same last name. I mean, the same first name. A lot of people saying that they don't believe that Durk is going to like get in trouble or get indicted or go to jail for being involved with this. This ain't going to affect Durk, man. Listen, how many cases do y'all think that Durk is going to actually be connected to or be around before they charge him? I'm not saying convicted. I'm just saying charged. You know, because we see in a situation like with Young Thug, where they charged a bunch of people. It looked like some of them was about to get out of that stuff, you know what I mean? So they are beating the cases. But Lil Durk is escaping a lot, man. Like, he did get charged in the one case down there, and then he beat that, got up out of that somehow. People say that he blamed it all on Von. I'm not sure about that. You know what I mean? We ain't really here to talk about that or discuss or try to even, you know, remotely figure that out, right? It's crazy because I'm going through his friends and I don't see him on here friends with none of the people that we talking about, bro. Like, and I know he deal with these dudes. Like, I don't see it. That's crazy. They would have to do a series on the whole drill scene and like create like an entire like series, 3 or 4 different, you know what I mean, part series in order to cover everything. We're gonna go to YouTube though, man. I want to show y'all the reaction of Quando Rondo the day that this happened. Let me see, Quando Rondo. All right, let's see. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Yeah, I know. I said I was going to get premium today. I might get it while we online.
And for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots.
Now they lit that boy up. They lit it up.
Fired. A fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper.
Now that's the actual scene from him screaming and yelling at a lot of people, clowned him about, found funny or whatnot, man. It was crazy. Let's Matter of fact, we're going to do a whole reaction because I want to know how the hell they found out he was there.
Quando Rondo survived the night that King Von died in 2020, but he knew that it put a target on his back. Now he's in the headlines again after getting shot at, shot and killed around midnight. The cops responded to a report of shots fired on the 800 block of West 38th.
That's a little too much. Hold on. They doing a little too much on that. We trying to maintain.
Right now, the search is on for
monetization over here. Let's see. I think he spoke on this too. Let's see what he had to say about it. Oh, that's Vlad. We can't do that. Here we go. Let's see what he had. See, that definitely wasn't the attitude to have, especially after the whole, King Von situation. I think he took the wrong route in that, man. But as somebody was saying earlier, man, they really kind of, pressured people to react, man. People like on the couch, like kids in like suburban America, you know what I mean? People who aren't from that lifestyle, a lot of them people actually was pressuring, these two groups to really go at it with each other. They wanted YoungBoy to get involved. They wanted, so many people to crash out over this whole beef, this whole scenario, this whole situation, man. Like I said, I remember seeing the Slide for Von memes and stuff like that where they was trying to, pressure Durk and them into doing something, man. Every time Durk would go live or post something, it would say Slide for Von. It's so crazy, like, to hear, like, people, like, because we see this stuff online. We don't see this stuff, like, in reality, in real time. We see it online. So a lot of times, we really don't know who or what or how this is affecting people. You know what I'm saying? We look at it as if these guys are just characters. You feel what I'm saying? But these is real people. Like, Quando Rondo is a real person. King Von was a real person. His homeboy that got knocked down was a real person. Like Lil Tim, these is real people. So for us to like champion behind them and try to push them to do some shit, like to really crash out, man, it's crazy. Now we got these individuals who, actually went and put in this work and did this shit. Looking at some federal time. This is OTF Day right here. The crazy part about it, though, like, these dudes is really like OTF. When did that happen? When was the date on that? What did they say? That's 2022, August 2022. Let's go back and see what he was doing. We acting like that. Look, but this is him just getting out of jail, though. He had just beat a body.
Free that man, yeah!
He just beat a body.
Yeah! Beat that body! Beat that body! Oh, folks, still, look, the two beat the bodies! Oh, folks, look! Biscuit D! Free that man, yeah! Beat that body! Beat that body! Oh, folks, still, look, the two beat the bodies! Oh, folks!
He had just got out of jail for beating a body in July. This is July 2023, though. This Quando Rondo situation happened in LA back in August, damn near almost a year previously. So I wonder when he got picked up for his case. Let me see. First and foremost, let's find this date, though. August 20, that's September 2020. February 2020. January 2023. December 2020. July 2020. So he really ain't got nothing up between July 2020, 2022, and December of 2022. Damn, man. These boys is wild. This him with Durk right here, though. Psh. These boys is wild, man. What's going on with you, Majestic? I see them numbers are starting to like even out there, though. Let me see. When did he go to jail for his the murder case, though, right? Because did he go to jail or was he out on bond? He might have been out on bond the whole time. Yeah, I think he was out on bond for that other murder case the whole time. So this is somebody that's been accused of unaliving somebody in the past, man. It ain't looking too good for him right now, though. He just recently been, dropping pictures, you know what I mean? Yep. Durk all in the comments and shit. You feel what I'm saying? A week ago. Durk in the comments a week ago, man. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some of these other cats, man. Let's see. Let me see. What was his name? Flack. It ain't let me go through them, so I'm gonna have to just look and see. Let's see. He following a lot of motherfuckers, though. I ain't got time to look for that. Did we get the let me see if there's any other articles up, man. We ain't got time to be going through all that shit. This is wild, man. I honestly believe that OTF is in for a Rico, man. I don't know about nobody else, but I honestly feel like a Rico is coming. So you said Central District. All right, let me see. Is we gonna get this shit or what? All right, now the crazy part about it is, and we're gonna move on until I find what I'm looking for. Flacco actually did a video, man. This shit might be a little deeper, man. And remember, I was talking about how would they know where Quando Rondo was when he was in LA. Poetic Flacco. Let me see. All right. So he did that might have been it. He did a video not too long ago. It's been a while. It's been quite some time now. But this video started a lot of controversy, though. Let me see can I search his Brick Baby. Check this video
out. In the last couple
here.
Years, the biggest mystery in LA is the murder of Quando Rondo's best friend, Lil
Check this
Pop.
out.
New details tonight in a deadly shooting near the Beverly Center. We've learned the victim is a friend of rapper Quando Rondo. The Atlanta-based performer shared this picture on Instagram today. According to the LAPD, the victim was ambushed by 3 men while getting gas on Friday. Video from the scene appears to show Quando Rondo distraught while first responders moved the body. So far,
all right, we've seen that part already.
Check out
Check out
automatically assume that Quando Rondo and his best friend getting hit up was a hit called by Lil Durk. Lil Durk wasn't in LA at the time of Lil Pop's death, so the fan theory is Lil Durk solicited the help of a reputable LA gang member Brick Baby to take out Lil Pop and Quando Rondo.
Now listen, at the time of this video, when this video came out though, right? Flacco, I don't know if y'all know who Poetic Flacco is, but let me explain. He's a host, a recurring host on the No Jumper podcast. Brick Baby, who we have in the picture right here, is also a host on the podcast No Jumper. Brick Baby has always had a relationship, though. He's had a relationship for quite some time with Lil Durk because he spent a lot of time in Atlanta. And for a moment, at a time, a lot of Chicago people in general, but as well as rappers, were all moving to Atlanta because that was that's where the movement was at as far as the music scene. You know, you had your Futures, your Young Thugs. You know what I mean? Everybody, all the music was coming out of Atlanta at one particular time. Y'all remember? So a lot of rappers, even from where I'm from, they all was going to Atlanta. So basically, him and Durk had a real good relationship at one point in time or another. Brick Baby even has been on record saying that when he first got out, that Durk hit him off with a nice bag. You know what I mean? You know, just hey, you just got out. You're trying to get on your feet. Here you go. Go ahead and take off. Like whatever you're trying to do. You know, here you go. Like no questions asked. You welcome home, my nigga. You know, some shit like that. So they pretty close. Now, when Flacco first made this video, I kind of was like, man, what kind of police shit is this? Like, why would he make a video showing this, like, and saying this, and like insinuating that Lil Durk even had anything to do with the Quando Rondo situation? But now that these indictments that came out, I'm just going to show y'all. Somebody in the chat said, are there artists who are not active gang members? I mean, yeah, but you know, ain't nobody listening to them really like that much. I mean, look how they just did Drake.
Fans will claim that Lil Durk will pay Brick Baby, who can be seen here, photograph of Lil Durk in LA a month before Lil Pop's murder. Fans will claim that Lil Durk will pay Brick Baby $100,000 for the hit. Brick Baby is a Rolling 60 neighborhood crip, and Quando Rondo is too. So the theory itself appeared to be far-fetched. That's until Quando Rondo took to his Instagram to denounce the neighborhood card and drop his flag. Quando Rondo will state that he's dropping his flag because there's no loyalty in this, and the neighborhoods didn't have his back how he thought they would have his back. But the rumors that Lil Durk paid Brick Baby $100,000.
All right, so let me stop there. You know what I mean? So I can get y'all, because he's a West Coast podcaster. So what he just said may not make no damn sense to y'all. So basically, Quando Rondo claims to be a Rolling 60 Crip from Georgia, from Savannah, right? Brick Baby claims to be a Rolling 60 Crip. When he said neighborhood, basically, they're neighborhood Crips. That's basically the type of Crips they are. To put it the easiest way that I can put it, like neighborhood Crips be, you know, it's a lot of different Crips that fall up under the neighborhood Crip umbrella. They all under that same umbrella, but they also have separate sections of that umbrella. But they're supposed to be from like the same Rolling 60s, even though one is out of state 60 and one is in state or in California, in LA 60, right? Now, Quando Rondo has had like contact with Big U and all kind of shit. Like it I mean, it's not that Quando Rondo was just claiming Rolling 60s and he didn't actually, you know, link up with, you know, the Rolling 60s out in California. Like that's, you know, that wasn't the case. He even got a video where he sat down with Big U. You know what I mean? Big U is one of, like, you know, I don't want to say original Rolling 60s, but his name is big in that area. You know what I mean? As far as being a Rolling 60, he's someone who's considered to be a big homie or OG. You feel what I'm saying? So Quando Rondo is connected, or was connected at least, to somebody who would be considered a heavy hitter from Rolling 60s. So I guess he felt some type of way because this happened in their backyard, and maybe possibly behind the scenes he reached out to them for help in this situation or whatever it was. He felt some type of way. But let's keep going. Let's let Flacco tell his story real quick.
$100,000 for the hit on Lil Pop and Quando Rondo really grew some legs and even wings when Break Baby dropped his single Not Enough. Break Baby would respond back to the fan theory of him receiving $100,000 for the hit on Lil Pop and Quando Rondo. See, Break would respond back with some really questionable lyrics.
He was ducking, trying to hide, now he inside a blunt. We dropped 100 on your guy, go scrape your partner up. Them shots and flipped his brand new charger, trying to follow up. We charge a quarter for a pack of hundreds, not enough.
All right, so and this is crazy because, like, for him to insinuate that Brick has something to do with it, now we actually know that Brick wasn't one of the actual individuals who actually is being accused of letting that fire off. But this is crazy for him to implicate him in it after, in the paperwork that we just seen, or not the paperwork, in the article we just read, that he's actually saying, or they're actually saying that somebody in California gave them the drop on Quando Rondo.
We got $1 million plus. Yeah, the way Boogie do his thing, he need $1 million plus. TS, how about walk him down, Jack gon' chop him up. He wanna smoke that chopper, hit his lungs, he call. Nigga, we turned the on hood. Shit, on the blizzard.
Allegedly, right? I don't know. But here's why that $1 million number was really important. Quando Rondo himself would admit and rap about that Lil Durk put money on his head, and not just any money. That Lil Durk put $1 million on his head.
Early morning, on the blizzard, huh? All this money on my head, I ain't dead yet. Straight up, on hood. Shit, I'm a ticket. If they catch me, they collecting $1 million. Amen on my head, that's what they say. That's all you got, bitch, make it A. Come wanna bone me, bite the bay. 30 clip on me, jump out, shade.
I do want to clarify,
All right, so there he pointed out, Flacco did a good job with parts of this video. I just think it was kind of messed up for, like, you know, Brick is your homeboy. It was kind of messed up to me for him to actually, you know, put it out there like Brick was the individual who actually set Quando up, man. I thought that was kind of messed up, though. You know what I mean? Like, just somebody you work with, but whatever. But I think he did a good point. I think he did a good job in pointing out that Quando Rondo knew that it was money on his head. Like, I don't know if it was $1 million. I don't know the dollar amount. I wouldn't even know how Quando Rondo would even know how much money was on his head without somebody else telling him. You know what I mean? But I digress.
Seriously, don't think Break Baby is involved. I think he's actually innocent. But I do have to give you guys the context as to why people believe Break Baby is involved in his Lil Pop murder before we reveal the new information that Quando Rondo just exposed that implicates Break Baby and Lil Durk in Lil Pop's murder. So Quando Rondo is telling everybody who can listen that Lil Durk got $1 million on his head. Break Baby is rapping about picking up $1 million for the last person they dropped. And the last person that dropped is high profile in LA who could command $1 million, well, is Lil Pop and Quando Rondo. So there you have it, right? And then after the Lil Pop murder, Break Baby would go on No Jumper and hint towards that people can't say Slava Von no more because Lil Pop got hit up, hinting towards Lil Pop maybe being a retaliation for King Von's murder.
Slava Von, oh, you a oh yeah,
Slava Von, right? Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh yeah,
man. See what I'm saying? These. I mean, I'm just saying. These be crazy. Let me see, press release. All right, hold on. We might have some work right here. Hold on. Let's play that. Keep
because of no. Like,
they
who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FVG Cash? Oh, who?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term on, like, no more slide for Vine.
Because of Lil Pop. Now, after that incident, though. But here's what's funny about this particular clip. When this happened, people were really mad at Brick Baby and saying, oh my God, Brick Baby is loose at the lips. But Lil Durk will go on DJ Academics and essentially imply and allude to the exact same thing that Brick Baby said on No Jumper.
They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
Be seeing them comments a lot? They kind of chilled out a little bit. I don't know why.
23-year-old was taken to the hospital.
Listen, y'all, while y'all in these comments, not the comments, while y'all in that poll, what's up with you, Leonard, going on? Hey, this was kind of malicious. Man, I'm telling you, this video was kind of malicious, but listen, though, y'all got to give it to Flacco. Even though it was a little malicious, some of this shit that he's saying, man, in here, like, look at, like at this point right now, looking at it, like, oh, damn. He might have been on to something. He might have been on it. Y'all heard what Durk just said. Come on, we're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back. Listen a little bit.
Really mad at Brick Baby and saying, oh my God, Brick Baby is loose at the lips. But Lil Durk will go on DJ Academics and essentially imply and allude to the exact same thing that Brick Baby said on No Jumper.
They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
For some odd reason. I don't know.
For some odd reason, I don't be seeing them comments no more. Hey, man.
Might be the water.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
Be seeing them comments a lot? They kind of chilled out a little bit. I don't know why.
23-year-old was taken to the hospital where...
When you look at Lil Durk and Brick Baby speak on the Quando Rondo and Lil Pop situation, you can't help but think they know a lot of details to not be involved. You see, the news will state that the shooters hopped out of the car and sprayed down Quando Rondo and Lil Pop from a distance, and the driver was quick thinking and was able to pull off fast enough to save Quando Rondo's life.
They gassed up their vehicle, and as they were getting into their vehicle, a white car approached from the alley. 3 men got out of that car. They were in all dark clothing. They approached, fired numerous shots.
Quando and his men were indeed caught off guard, and their car was shot at multiple times. But while they were being sprayed with bullets, the driver manages to start the car and rushes out of the station. And this is surely what saved Quando's life.
But when Brick Baby tells the story, he tells the story in another angle. He tells the story of they actually hopped out and they spared and saved Quando Rondo because they walked up to the vehicle, seen Quando, seen Lil Pop, killed Lil Pop, spared Quando, and then left.
I don't know if he said that he don't with the 60s in California when he dropped his flag, but he dropped his flag. He got reasons for dropping his flag. I don't know. He might felt betrayed. He might have believed at the second that somebody was in on it. That you get what I'm saying? But what it is we don't really miss like that. Not walking by you and blowing your hubby down and forgetting about you. You get what I'm saying? Just take that with a grain of salt. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody Rando skid on you.
The only way you'll be privy to information like that that's not really available to the public just yet is if you were there or if you know people who were there. And that don't necessarily mean that Brick Baby was involved either. But Quando Rondo just released a snippet to a song that just outright dry snitches and implicates Lil Durk and Brick Baby.
Drop a bag with them blue hunters coming fresh from out the bank. Time to make this go to one and they got one down on my gang.
Quando Rondo raps it's time for him and his squad to make the score 2-1 and that they got one up on his gang. That's as direct as you can come, stating that the score is currently 1-1. They got King Von, and people who are sliding for King Von got Lil Pop. So now it's 1-1. But here's where Quando Rondo take the draw snitching to another level. He then proceeds to implicate Brick Baby by name dropping Brick Baby in subliminals in reference to the Lil Pop murder.
Phone like I was dumb and had to laugh at Brick Baby. I let us get back this with that renegade Brick Baby with the same bandana. California got real what? Showing what Savannah.
He then says he's gonna show California what Savannah is on. Again, being as direct as possible, all right, assigning blame for Lil Pop's deaths to some California Crips or gang members. Again, he could have easily said, we about to show Chicago what Savannah on, but he listed California specifically after naming Brick Baby. It looks like Quando Rondo is like, yo, I done kept quiet because I thought if I kept quiet, they did it in broad daylight, man. The police would have done their job and locked them up, man, and I wouldn't have to snitch. Now it looks like I'm going to have to snitch, right? So now he's throwing out hints and just outright.
So, all right. So with that being said, though, this is one thing that I'm wondering, though. I'm wondering if, because y'all know Quando Rondo got a case right now. Let me see. Quando Rondo got a federal case right now. Let me see. Quando Rondo. Indictment. Let me see. He facing time right now. He just reached a plea deal, actually. But let's just go to here first. Let's see. Quando Rondo, granted bond. All right, here we go.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo is in jail this morning after he was arrested in a sweeping indictment. WJCL's Nakia Carrero is joining us live this morning. And Nakia, what can you tell us about this case?
Emma, in my hand is the 17-page, 49-count indictment laying out the charges against Quando Rondo and 18 others that they are facing this morning. The rapper, whose real name is Tyquin Bowman, is accused of being the leader of the Rolling 60s gang here in Savannah. He's also accused of distributing drugs. The indictment says he drove to Macon to pay his supplier for marijuana. We want to remind you, a new Georgia law is cracking down on gang involvement. It adds a mandatory 5-year prison sentence for anyone convicted of a gang crime and 10 years for those convicted of recruiting minors into a gang. Now, the man you see here screaming in pain is rapper Quando Rondo. Last August, moments after he was involved in a deadly shooting in California, Rondo was clearly upset as authorities pulled his friend who was shot and killed from an SUV covered in bullet holes. Now, there is a similar ongoing trial in Atlanta with various well-known artists there. We'll have more on that coming up in 30 minutes. Emma, back to you.
And Nakia, before we let you go, do you know what's next for Quando Rondo following his arrest?
Well, Quando Rondo is set to appear in front of a judge for a bond hearing this Friday. Now, I reached out to his lawyer and the Chatham County District Attorney's Office for comment. As of right now, I have not heard back from anyone. Emma, we will stay on top of this. Back to you.
All right, Nakia Carrero live for us this morning. Nakia, thank you.
All right, so with that being said, that was basically when he got arrested. Now, he didn't cop the deal, though.
Coles has everything.
He didn't cop the deal since then, though. So I'm just saying, like, I don't put telling behind nobody. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't put telling and ratting, or, you know what I mean? Not at this point, but.
Bowman, also known as Quando Rondo, has officially reached a plea agreement with the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Georgia. Bowman was accused of being a part of a conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute controlled substances such as methamphetamine, fentanyl, cocaine, and marijuana. The federal indictment being taken into custody by the FBI was followed by an arrest in Savannah on state charges of drug and gang activity. A hearing will be scheduled to accept Bowman's plea. We will update you as we learn more.
Now that's crazy. Like, it was a federal case, so I mean, I wouldn't put it past the cooperation thing.
In the last couple of years,
I'm pretty sure they asked him about it.
To talk to me or arresting me or trying to pin something to me, right? Because, if I kept quiet, they did it in broad daylight, man. The police would have done their job and locked them up, man, and I wouldn't have to snitch. Now it looks like I'm going to have to snitch, right? So now he's throwing out hints and just outright dry snitching. If I'm Brick Baby or Lil Durk, I'm terrified, right? Because, there's already a lot already out there that kind of ties me into it, or even if it's trolling, it has my name around this entire thing. Now, Quando Rondo is naming me directly into this. This is implications that could lead to detectives coming to talk to me or arresting me or trying to pin something to me. This is very scary stuff. Now, Brick Baby did an interview with Real Tunes where he would break down and,
Talk about the What No Jumper posted?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could not hear it. Adam and them messy made sure I heard it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I heard it. But me being a real, I know that when Lil Tim was in the studio, he all rap every day. It was around the time that I was on that. That song is old, for sure, 100%. I want somebody to ask Quando Rondo what day he recorded that song. Because I forgive him due to date.
Right.
Because me and Cuz done had plenty FaceTimes and all that. You get what I'm saying? Telling him why I do stand with Durk.
Regardless of it being old, Quando Rondo just released it recently. So if Quando Rondo and Brick Baby are cool, then I don't understand why Quando will drop a track damn near dissing Brick Baby and implicating him in a very serious crime. But I guess, that's just rap, right? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys believe and what do you guys think about?
All right. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can. All right, so yeah, with that being said, man, we got these 5 members indicted. It ain't really looking good at all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, it's looking bad. If I was a bet man, you know what I mean? Like, I would say that, okay, this probably, let's just say for instance, Durk don't catch a case behind this particular situation, right? As I read earlier, they've already been trying to say that OTF is a gang. And the more and more things that happen with people that's associated with them, you feel what I'm saying? The more and more people that go to jail and they're associated with, OTF or however it's going to go, however that's going to lay, right? The closer and closer they're going to get to, like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, Lil Durk, this is your label. These the people that's around you. I know that a couple of days ago, Mama Duck, because Durk had a concert not too long ago, and he did a show in Chicago. Let me see, Lil Durk birthday show, 2024. Let's see. All right, he just did this. He did this, and at his concert, they had like a moment of silence for like all of the, people that actually passed away or whatever. And they put their names up on the, not their names, their faces up on the, let's say it was like a collage. Let me see if it's going to show the collage in this video. There it go. And everybody up here is like from different neighborhoods, different sections. I mean, some of the people that I just know, like right offhand. You know, you got Lil JoJo. You got that's crazy because some of the people on here, man, people connected to Lil Durk is allegedly responsible, you know, for, you know, whatever. Okay, but you got Lil JoJo, you got King Von, of course. You got D Thang, his brother up there. Should I be pointing out because y'all might not even know who I'm talking about. You got Crump up there. Now Crump was somebody that used to be around Durk that actually wasn't from Durk's neighborhood or nothing like that, but he used to be around Durk and they ended up falling out and Crump ended up getting knocked down. That's neither here nor there who did it. And then you got Durk's little cousin, Newski. Well, I ain't gonna say little cousin, but you got his cousin. So you got a lot of people on here that actually, you know, was in from different areas, different sections, different sides, whose pictures is up here. I'm not sure if they got Duck up here or not. I'm guessing that they don't, probably because of the oh yeah, they got Duck up there too. Duck. You got FBG what's buddy FBG Cash on there. You got T-Roy. This was Von's real close homeboy. They said he had a whole bunch of bodies. So you got a whole bunch of people up here, man, on Durk's thing, right? And this was just a few days ago, man. And, you know, like, it's crazy that this information is coming out right now because a lot of people saying Durk has been pushing peace all along while being involved in this situation. Like, because a lot of people was going to say, I mean, listen, let's just be real. People going to say that regardless if Durk was directly connected to this hit or not, they're going to say Durk had something to do with it. That's just what people going to say. And at the end of the day, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is, man. Like, that's something he going to have to live with. Ain't nobody going to, but, so he posted this picture, though, you know what I mean? And Mama Duck had posted something in her post or whatever. She didn't do a video about it. Let's just thank God she didn't. But she actually, you know, had some pretty interesting things to say. She had some pretty interesting things to say about it, man. She felt like it, you know, she didn't give a damn. She said, I don't give a damn. My son is gone. I think FBG Duck's brother, I think Brick is on there too. Like, you know, so he didn't put this together though. One of the other dudes from Chicago actually put this collage together. J Main, FYB J Main is the one who put this collage together. He said Durk hit him up, asked him who he should put on there and all that type of shit. And, you know, that's what he did. GBE Capo on there. Okay. Yep. See, damn, man, we missing this indictee though, man. That's my only issue tonight right now, man. I really would like to have that indictment, man. We might lightweight go stream. Let me see though. No, it ain't in here. Damn. All right, so let me see what else we got going on. What else can we actually get into? Let me go to Quando Rondo. Let's see what did Quando Rondo post anything? Like, has he acknowledged that this indictment happened or whatever? He ain't saying nothing about it on. Yeah, he ain't saying nothing about it on his Instagram page. Which I'm wondering if this is a new Instagram page right here. Nah, this ain't even his Instagram page. Here go his page right here. He posted something 2 days ago. Let's see what he got in this story. Nah, he ain't posted nothing. He ain't posted nothing at all. And we know that Durk ain't posted nothing. Durk ain't posted a damn thing, man. Let's see what some of these other blogs are saying about this before we get into this this YSL shit. All right, so this is the original post, mug shots for the 3 individuals arrested. There's allegedly 5 people that have been arrested. These is just 4 of the mug shots, though, other people who got arrested for this case. Let me see. This is kind of the same thing where they're talking about, 5 people been hit with the federal charges. They said the indictment alleges 5 members that have ties to only the family known as OTF, hip hop collective by Southside Chicago rapper and mentor King Von. The flights and rental cars were paid for with credit cards linked to OTF. We know that. One of the things that they're saying, though, is that there is and this is where I was tripping about. It says the indictment alleges that after King Von slain, an unnamed co-conspirator who is a part of OTF. Can y'all see this when I'm reading right now? Yeah, an unindicted co-conspirator, or unnamed, they didn't say unindicted, unnamed co-conspirator who is a part of the OTF offered money and lucrative music opportunities to anyone who would actually take out Quando Rondo, a Georgia-based rapper whose real name is Taekwon Terrell Bowman. Now it actually says, and this is something that the article on TMZ didn't say, it actually says that his sister was in the car. His cousin, who actually got knocked down, Lil Pop, was also in the car, and they was riding in his black Cadillac Escalade near a gas station in West Hollywood. I wonder, was that really his car, or was that just like a rental or like car service, though? Because the car was out in California. I don't know. I ain't for sure. Who else was on that picture, though? Let me see. All right, so the other individual, his name is OTF Vani. OTF, let's see if I can find him. OTF Vani. No, I don't think none of these guys is him. 160 some followers. Let me see Twitter. A lot of these drill rappers from Chicago, they be having Twitter accounts too, though. Nah, that ain't him either. Yeah, man, this is crazy. I know there is a stream right now. I'm lightweight tempted to go over to and see what your boy talking about, because he do got the what you call it up. Let's go see. Fuck it. We gonna do what we do. Let me see. I just want to see what this damn. I'm interested in what the indictment actually is saying. All right, so let me see. Let me go to the part, because I had it up on. Okay, here it go. Hold on, man. Let me see something. We might be able to. Cause I really want to just. I'd rather just pull this up myself. For one, is I don't want to get hit with that copyright junk. But if not, we about to listen to what Act had to say about it. Let him read it to us. All right, come on. Let's. I'm gonna just go ahead and let him do his thing.
A little pop die. Yeah. So yeah. Nah. This we don't know. We're gonna read through it. Okay. Anyway, so they offered lucrative music opportunities. Now, once we hear that, it then connects the music part of it. It had to be someone who has some influence over OTF. Kill Quando Rondo. Okay. Bowman. Indictment in full. And again, as I said, I have it on the central place, the academy.blog. You guys go check it out if you care to read the whole thing.
Where he said he got it where?
Surveyor Robinson. But Robinson was struck multiple times and killed. All right, here is the indictment in full. And again, as I said, I have it on the central place, the academy.blog. You guys.
The academy.blog. There we go. Good looking, Act. All right, y'all. We getting somewhere. I'm glad I went over there. See, you ain't got to be, you know what I mean? The academy.blog. Did I put that in there right? Let me make sure I put that in there. Right. Let me see. All right, we getting somewhere now, man. You can't be, you know what I mean? You can't be too All right, let me see. The Academy shop. How come he ain't got the links up for this shit? Let me see. All right, y'all. I'm getting somewhere with this. I can't even. I'm telling you, I can't even pull this shit up. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let that play while I find it.
If you care to read the whole thing. Okay, here we go. So this was an order to remove the seal and have the dude arrested, but this is the entire indictment here, people. So the people charged are Kevon London Grant, known as Cuz, a.k.a. Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, known as Diddy, Keith Jones. I feel like I've heard Diddy's name on a track. Did Durk ever rap about Lil Durk? Diddy. Did he ever rap about Diddy? Oh, he has a song. Oh, he has a song with Diddy. Oh. OTF Diddy. Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right. Okay. So Diddy, Keith Jones, aka Flocka. Does anyone know who that is? OTF Flocka. Is there OTF Flocka? Could it be this person? No, this is a girl. David Brian Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, and Asa Houston, known as Boogie. Who's OTF Vonnie? OTF Vonnie. It's not this guy, is it? No, definitely not. Okay, I don't know. We did get some mugshots before I get into the rest of the indictment.
Come on.
These guys up. They're probably going to... I'm going to tell you why they're spelling this shit out. About Durk. Just me. Murder, co-conspirator 1. Thanks. That's Quando, Illinois. In and about November 6, 2020, a high-ranking OTF member, that's clearly Vaughn, got in an altercation with TB, which is Taekwon Bowman, which is TB is going to be, anytime we see TB, just say that's Quando, at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During the fight, an associate of TB, Lil Tim, pulled out a gun and shot DB, okay? DB is Davon Banks, a.k.a. King Von, multiple times killing him. After the murder, co-conspirator 1. Now, this is, we're going to see this name. They don't put a name, but they put
His name is Davon Bennett, not Banks.
Co-conspirator 1. I think this is them talking about Durk. Just me, you know. And by the way, nobody should be saying I'm being federal or nothing like that. Bruh, they're spelling the shit out. I'm going to tell you why I think it's Durk. That's co-conspirator 1. It said co-conspirator 1 made clear in coded language that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or monetary reward and or make payment to anyone who took part in the killing of Taekwon Bowman, aka Quando, for his role in DB's murder, which is Davon Bennett, aka King Von. On or about August 18th, the co-conspirator learned that Taekwon Bowman, Quando, was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. As the legend accounts, 1 and 2, after learning of Quando's location, the defendants, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. So now we get introduced co-conspirator 2.
All right, so hold on. So that's what I'm saying. Even if co-conspirator number 1 is Lil Durk, right? I'm still back, and that's the reason why. I mean, it's kind of crazy that I did that, but that's why I went back and played that video that Flocko did, because if, in fact, co-conspirators number 1 is Lil Durk, and I'm gonna back it up real quick. How the hell would Lil Durk even know of Quando Rondo's location unless somebody in Quando Rondo's camp backdoored him, or somebody out in Cali knew he was there? Did he check in with the Rolling 60s when he actually went out there?
DB's murder, which is Davon Bennett, a.k.a. King Von.
All right, we'll run that back. My fault, y'all.
On or about August 18th, the co-conspirator learned that Taekwon Bowman, Quando, was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. As the legend accounts, 1 and 2, after learning of Quando's location, the defendants, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. So now we get introduced co-conspirator 2. Traveled from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering Taekwon Bowman, aka Quando Rondo. On the same date, August 18th, defendant Grant was also traveled. Wow, they sent one of the shooters by private jet? What the hell? Also traveled by private jet to Los Angeles. As the legend counts 1 and 2, on August 19, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles, which, by the way, it seems like they got to charge co-conspirator 2, right? If they, I'm going to tell you why I think there's co-conspirators. So number one, I believe Durk is co-conspirator 1. Co-conspirator 2 is not Durk. Clearly, he wouldn't be listed as 2 different co-conspirators. But I believe they're waiting on these guys to snitch. Now, granted, and I feel like I'm spoiling what I was going to say.
I gotta give it to him on that, because if I'm a co-conspirator but I'm unnamed, and I thought about that when I first seen it, you would think that basically what they want to do is they want to arrest the individuals first who they know was responsible for the hit, and then get one of those guys to break. That way they can have somebody to testify against the people who actually were the ones that orchestrated or paid for said hit.
Let's see at the end. If this
I'm a fast
or whatever,
forward
they don't snitch. I don't know. Like, they're gonna take whatever they. This is right. You would want the murder. The shooter is really responsible for the murder, and then I'm gonna do this. Co-conspirators, because otherwise, why not just indict the co-conspirators? Now they can indict them any.
Come on, man.
In Quando Rondo, they used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, attempt to kill Quando by gunfire, including using. So they had a switch. You know what I mean? Put that switch on for me, okay? Damn. All right, cool. So these are the charges here. This is the object of the conspiracy. So beginning in a day unknown, but no later than around August 18, and continuing to about August 19th in LA County, these defendants and co-conspirators, known and unknown, conspired and agreed with each other knowingly, use the facilities of interstate. So they're proving why it's a federal charge. These guys use highways that were federal highways, and essentially pretty much you put it in their jurisdiction. They're saying that co-conspirator, the means by which the object of the conspiracy was supposed to be accomplished. The object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished in substance as follows. Co-conspirator 1, who again I think is Durk, would place bounties on individuals that he and other OTF member wanted to kill, including Taekwon Bobin, which is Quando Rondo. As part of the bounty, co-conspirators, known and unknown, including defendant Wilson, would pay anyone who took part of the killing of Taekwon Bobin, and or reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities. Okay, co-conspirators, known and unknown, including the defendant Wilson, would recruit others. So now we're hearing that Wilson was a recruiter, and he recruited defendants Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. Now let me go back to this. Oh, I gotta find their real names again. So whoever Wilson is a big name. He seems like the guy. You know, I don't know why I keep comparing it to the Young Dolph situation. That might be the middleman damn near, right? You know, that's the guy who's there to get the hitters going on. So Wilson would recruit others, including defendants Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. Co-conspirator 2 and he recruited co-conspirator 2. Oh, never mind. So this guy.
All right, so academics do got the. I'm gonna tell y'all how cheap I am. Academics do got it on his blog site, but it's like a Patreon blog site. So basically, I would have to pay like $4.99. You must be a member of DJ's Patreon at $4.99 or more. Unlock with Patreon. All right, so I'm gonna keep working on that.
Wilson, let me go back up and we're gonna circle his name. To understand this indictment, we got to know the players. So Wilson is Dontrell Wilson, which is Diddy, okay? So Dontrell Wilson, which is, I believe, OTF Diddy, right? OTF Diddy. This is the individual that the police are claiming was the recruiter of everybody else in the murder. So they're essentially saying, so let's go down. Co-conspirator 1, who I think is Durk, but we don't know, would say, I got money on these niggas' heads. Then he would tell essentially Wilson, which is Diddy, to go recruit others to basically go get the niggas clapped.
Hey, shout out to academics, right? He put that on there, right? But we just gonna rock out like this. Hit that like button.
Okay. Defendant Grant would get cars. So now we hear Grant. So Grant is, let's get back to the names. So we know who's a recruiter. Yeah, this is this racketeering? I don't know if we see racketeering, but this sounds like racketeering. Okay, they does have conspiracy for murder, but yeah, well, by the way, you see what this says? June 2024. The grand jury, gave this indictment in 2020 in June. So they've been had this indictment. This indictment didn't just come out; it just got unsealed. So they've been had this indictment. Who knows if it got officially presented or it probably got it? Well, it wasn't unsealed, maybe because the feds was working other angles, definitely. But remember, look, 2024 grand jury. When the grand jury convenes, they come back with what's called.
Come on, man! I don't need a legal. Maybe I should just go on and pay for that. Damn. All right, y'all. Let me see.
Was to recruit the other niggas. Grant was supposed to get the cars. Ski Mask had to get the switches. You know, you got to get the switches. You know what's so funny? And I know, again, I'm not being federal, Chad. Actually, this. You ever heard Lil Durk? He said, I got a pack. You see, phone him, got not mine. They be talking from the internet. They don't be outside hitting the 6, call Dada out, tell him about a lick in there. Defendant Grant would get the ropes and phones, and he didn't forget the blicks. Right? That's exactly what they're saying. He would procure all the shit. They say, yo, we need tape, we need rope and phones, don't forget the blicks. Shit. All right, fuck. So Defendant Grant would get the cars, ski mask, firearms that would be used by the co-conspirators to find and track and kill Quando using a credit card associated with OTF. Oh my God. You can't use the business card. Please, come on now. Please. No business cards for the murder. We can't do this. Chat, we can't use the business credit card for the murder. Yo, if I gotta tell y'all not to swipe the business Amex for the murder, like this is gonna be a problem. We got bigger problems. Did you swipe the business? Yo, if you still worried about, oh, this is a tax deduction. Let me get this. We're gonna write this motherfucking car off right here. We're gonna write. Oh, y'all niggas wanna fly first? All right, no. You can't swipe the credit card, the business credit card for the murder. Co-conspirator 3. Now they're bringing somebody.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I can read this myself. So it says using a credit card associated with ATF, the co-conspirator number 3 would purchase airplane tickets for co-conspirators to fly to California for and take out basically Quando Rondo. It says defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 would travel from Chicago, Illinois to Southern California via airplane to find, track, and take out TB. Basically, Quando Rondo. It says defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirators number 2 would travel throughout Los Angeles County via cars procured by defendant Grant to track and find and take out Quando Rondo. I'm going to just say Quando Rondo because it says TB. Defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 will communicate via cell phone to direct logistics to find and track and take out Quando Rondo. It says defendants Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator number 2 would actually fire multiple rounds at Quando Rondo, but taking out Lil Pop. Let me see. Fast forward a little bit. Is he still on that page? All right, let me see. Damn, they got everything on here. Let me see. I'm just trying to fast forward it because he kind of going back and forth with it. Cars. All right, we did that part already. Multiple shots. It says defendant Wilson would pay the bounty or monetary reward and or cause payment to be made for taking out Lil Pop on behalf of co-conspirators known and unknown. So basically, whoever this co-conspirator that they're saying is known and unknown, it has something to do with, the making sure they got paid. It says on or about the following dates in furtherance of the conspiracy to accomplish its object, defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirators, and others, 1 and 2 and others, known and unknown, committed various overt acts in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, including but not limited to the following. Let's see how long it's gonna take for bro to move this page. Yeah, we just hijacked this, man. Come on. I was gonna go on there. I can't get to the Patreon on my computer for some reason and whatever. All right, it says, let me see. Overt acts. Okay, co-conspirators known and unknown to the conspirators hired to kill, basically to take out Quando Rondo. Overt acts on or about the following dates in furtherance of the conspiracy and to accomplish its object. Defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirators 1 through 5 and others known and unknown committed various overt acts in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, including but not limited to the following. Following the actual taking out of Lil Pop on or about November 6th. Hold on, my fault. Following DB, which is Davon Bennett, a.k.a. King Von, on or about November 6th, co-conspirator 1, using coded language, told defendant Wilson, co-conspirator 2, 4, and 5, and others that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty of monetary reward for anyone who took part in taking out Quando Rondo. Now that's crazy. Hey, now that's crazy right there, because that sound like Lil Durk, man. That sound like Lil Durk to me. Like, I'm gonna read that again. Following King Von getting bodied, right? Following King Von getting knocked down. Excuse me. Let me say it right. I don't want to say nothing disrespectful. Following King Von getting taken out on or about November 6th. On or about November 6, 2020, co-conspirator number 1, using coded language, told defendant Wilson, co-conspirators number 2, co-conspirators number 4, and 5, and others that co-conspirator number 1 would pay a bounty or monetary reward to anybody who took part in taking out Quando Rondo. That's wild, right? Hey man, listen. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good for Durk. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It ain't looking good for Durkio, Smarkio. Somebody said BS. Man, Lil Durk hasn't been arrested. How is he a co-conspirator? Unsustained fantasy and speculation. That could be true. It is speculation. I ain't gonna disagree with you on this. Not speculation, but it's somebody could. Okay, if it's not him, it's somebody connected in that. You know what I mean? In that whole OTF thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, we know how the feds get down, man. Okay, overt act number 2. It says on August 18th, 2022, one of the co-conspirators, including co-conspirator number 4, learned that Quando Rondo was going to be visiting California and staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. Now, who would have known what hotel he was staying at? On August 18th, 2022, defendant Grant flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California on a private jet. We kind of already knew this part, But this is just like going over the overt acts of, said paperwork or whatever. All right. On overt act number 3, on August 18th, 2022, defendant Grant flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles on a private jet. Dang, I'm still reading the same thing. That's what I get for trying to jack somebody's paperwork. Let me see. Hold on. Over at number 1. Number 2. All right. Let me see what else I can read. It says that Houston, a.k.a. Boogie, and co-conspirators known and unknown conspired and agreed with each other to knowingly use facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, and cell phones, and the internet, with the intent to take out Quando Rondo, be committed in violation of laws in any state, namely the state of California, as consideration for the receipt of consideration for a promise and agreement to pay anything pecuniary, I'm probably saying that wrong, value, namely money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF in violation of Title 18, United States Code, Section 1958. Let's see. What else they got on here? It says, let me see, is this right? High rank OTF member got into a fit. Okay, no. We didn't read that already. The use of object resulted in the death of Lil Pop. Means by which the object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished. The object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished in substance as follows. Co-conspirator 1, kind of just reading the same thing over and over again. Academics is going back and forth on this. He didn't want the FBG duck paperwork. All right. Over that, is it number 5? Let me see, on August 20, co-conspirators, including it says that on August 18th, defendants Wilson recruited defendants Jones and Lindsay to travel to California with the purpose of murdering TB. Let me see. I want to see who these individuals is, though, again, because I can't remember whose name is what. So let me go to TMZ real quick again. They think they had the names. Let me see, where was them names at? All right, here we go. So it says defendant Wilson recruited defendants Jones and Lindsay. Defendant Wilson. Oh, okay. So Diddy was the one who basically put this together. Like, he picked the people who he wanted to get with that go with him. So he picked out So Diddy, who is DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, he the one who basically said he picked up Flocka and Brown Eyes. Now, whoever this Houston is, this Boogie dude and Grant, I really don't know. It ain't said. Let's see what it says that their involvement is in this. All right. Let me see. So did Diddy promise them like to be on in OTF, y'all gonna be able to get music and all of that stuff. You know, we gonna get put on in the music industry. It's like 21 pages of this indictment. All right, it says book flights to Southern California, specifically defendant Jones' name, date of birth, and picture of defendant Jones's ID card. Defendant Lindsay's name, date of birth, and a picture of his ID card. They seen all this with these dummies getting on the plane. Like, how dumb can you be? And then it says they should have drove cars out there or something. I don't know. And it says on August 18, 2022, co-conspirator number 1 text co-conspirator number 3, don't book no flights under no names involved with me. That don't sound like Durk to y'all, man. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep saying that. Like, I might sound like police as hell saying that, man. But I'm covering it. Like, I'm covering this right here. That don't sound like Durk to y'all, man. It says on August 22nd, co-conspirator number 1 text and said, he text number 3 and said, don't book no flights under no names involved with me. Maybe that was Diddy. I don't know. On August 18, 2022, using a credit card ending in 2039, a OTF credit card, co-conspirator 3 purchased 3 plane tickets, dummy, for Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay, and Houston. So listen, whoever this co-conspirator number 3 isn't one of the people that was arrested. They ain't naming co-conspirator number 1 or number 2. Or number 3 either, huh? Damn. Because they naming Jones, they naming Wilson, they naming Lindsay, they naming Houston, and they name Grant. There was 3 names that we know that they name. But in this paperwork that we reading, it's a co-conspirator number 1 whose name we haven't been able to associate with nobody. I'm saying this little Durk. We got co-conspirator number 2 who we haven't been able to associate with nobody. I don't know who that is. And we got a co-conspirator number 3. Y'all know this ain't the only body that they saying like Durk didn't have some, like, I'm gonna just leave that alone, man. A lot of people then got smoked in like the last, since King Von passed, a lot of people then got smoked. Put it that way. Like, what would be a lot to y'all? I don't know. Like 3 or 4 people would be a lot to me. If like a certain individual or individuals had something to do with it. I'm just saying. Somebody said, you right, but you got to be smart. If you have cash and a part of high-level crimes, yeah, you got to have that cash. Somebody said, no, it don't. Durk changing the narrative now. They want to come after him. Let that man be great. Shaking my head. Hey, bruh. I feel you. Like, man, listen. I feel you. It is what it is, though. Like, it is what it is right now, man. It ain't looking too good for the boy, man. Damn. Let's read that one more time, man. Let's read that part. Let's just read that part one more time. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's get some people up in here, man. We got competition on the late night. We won't have a lot of competition during the day, but we be having a lot of competition on the late night. You know what I mean? So, you know, we gotta get people up in here. I know, right? All right, so again, it says August 18th, 2022. a co-conspirator who hasn't been named texted and said, he text number 3. I don't even know why you've been texting. Don't book no flights under no names involved with me. And what he do? On August 18th, the same damn day, using a credit card associated with OTF, he purchased 3 plane tickets for Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay, and co-conspirator number 2 to travel from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California that same day. And we about to go get him. I mean, co-conspirator number 1 is the motherfucker who called and said, hey, this is what hotel he's staying at, this where they at, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. I wonder, listen, either somebody telling y'all or they had these phones tapped. Cause see, remember when they got FBG, got them for that FBG duck case? We came to find out that they already had people arrested, or either they already had people telling or cooperating. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody needed to call a case, telling, or just telling for the hell of it, or they had them phones tapped. You know, I mean, that's them the only things that we can really come up with. Y'all think about it, that's all we can really come up with. It's one or the other. Either somebody already snitching, or they had these boys' phones tapped. Because how else would they know all of this information? Now, we know that they had to have we know that they really, it could be a little bit of both. And I'm leaning towards they had the phones tapped because they are repeating back what was text to one person to the other, which some people say is Lil Durk. I don't know. Some people saying it ain't Durk. Somebody said in the chat, they crash outs. They trying to set Durk up for clout. Let me knock some of these down, man. Hold on, y'all. Damn, that was a good idea to go over here and just look at, because I seen he would have to stream up anyway. Over. I'm sorry. Let me see. Overt act. That was number 7. So we need number 8 act. Come on now. What's up with my computer? We getting a little spin wheel. Let me see. Overt act number 8. On August 18th, 2022, co-conspirator number 3 confirmed to defendant Wilson via text message that defendants Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. Damn, these dudes is dumb. All right, we need overt act number 10, man. And number 9. Golly, these cats is done. He went back. Act went back up. Shit. Act breaking it all the way down. All right. Overt act number 9, right? That's where we at, ain't it? On August 18th, 2022, defendants Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram and said, on my way to LA. Like, did they not learn nothing from the FBG duck case, man? Like, why is you doing all this messaging and shit? You already done got all these plane tickets in everybody's name and they showing people's IDs and all that shit. You ain't have to do all that. Now it says on August 18th, 2022, defendant Houston text co-conspirator number 3 on got clear and 15 minutes away from airport. Whatever that means. Over act number 11, on August 18, 2022, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2 flew from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California via the airplane tickets that they purchased. It's they procured though, but with the damn OTL credit card. Come on, act. We need to, man. The act stop. Oh, okay. All right. Don't stop showing the paperwork, man. We need that action. Over act number 8. Over act number 11. All right. Over act number 12. On August 18, 2022, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 traveled towards Los Angeles County in a car to meet with defendant Grant. Was he already in Cali though? Was defendant Grant already in there, or did they get separate flights? Is Grant the one who actually got on the private jet? I thought Houston got on the private jet. Oh no, defendant Grant, he the one that got on the private jet. All right. Defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from the airport goods store in Los Angeles. You dummy. They thought they didn't watch too much TV. They thought they was doing something, didn't they, y'all? They was like, all right, look, you go buy all the stuff, because if we go buy it, they don't get us on camera buying it. But you know what? You go buy all the stuff, you rent the cars and stuff, that way it ain't connected to you, and if they ever ask you some questions, all you gotta just do is deny everything because you wasn't there. These cats are stupid. Nah, y'all done text every goddamn thing. Y'all using the OTF credit card. Y'all ain't have cash. All the money y'all be having, y'all couldn't just use cash. Like, can't you just go? They dumb. All the scamming people be doing. Like, y'all know, like, it's Chicago. Y'all don't know nobody cracking cards. Like, come on, man. You can't be this dumb. And then you got to use a damn license ID to get to LA to get on the plane. You can't get on the plane without no damn ID. Man. All right, on August 18, 2022, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirators number 2 traveled towards Los Angeles County in a car, met with defendant Grant. Over at 13 on August 18, 2022, defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from the sporting goods store. Oh, I said from a sporting goods store. My fault, in Los Angeles. My fault, y'all. I said from an airport store. I can't read it because he got this damn chat up over here. Let me see. We need to overact. Overact number 14. Damn, this is a lot. Okay, overact number 14 on August 18, 2022, using a credit card ending in 1015. Yet another. They didn't use 2 OTF credit cards to do this shit. So, it's ending in 1015. OTF credit card number 2. Defendant Grant rented a hotel room for the co-conspirators located in Los Angeles, California, the Universal City Hotel. Over Act 15. On August 18, 2022, in or around Los Angeles, California, defendant Grant met with the co-conspirators and provided defendants Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that had been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun, basically a switch to take out Quando Rondo. They wanted him bad, y'all. Over act number 16 on August 18, 2022, defendant Grant provided 2 cars for defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to use to find and track and take out Quando Rondo. And then it's about to tell what kind of cars they is. As soon as act scroll up. What's that over act 16? So it was a white BMW sedan from a rental company in Los Angeles County and a white Infiniti. The Infiniti had a fake license plate. Over Act number 17 on August 18, 2022, defendant Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 traveled in a BMW and the Infinity to a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, California, where Quando Rondo was staying. The downtown LA hotel to find, track, and take out Quando Rondo. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infinity, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 traveled to the downtown LA hotel where Quando Rondo was staying to find, track, and take him out. Over Act number 19, on August 19, 2022, using the BMW, Infinity, defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and co-conspirator number 2 follow and track Quando Rondo's black Escalade. Probably saying to a gas station. Shit. Let me see. I'm ghetto as hell for this. Oh, he went to a marijuana dispensary located on Flower Street in Los Angeles, California. Somebody in the chat said, this is all lies. They told the feds no real proof on Durk involvement. Somebody else said they were tracked by their smartphones everywhere they went. That's true. Over Act 20. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infinity, defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2 follow and track Quando Rondo black Escalade to a clothing store located on Melrose and West Hollywood. The below image shows the BMW and Infinity following the black Escalade, which Quando Rondo and Lil Pop were passengers as the black Escalade traveled towards the clothing store. Let's see. Oh, this is what we showed. Damn. It like the BMW. Which one is the BMW? Oh, the BMW was way in the back and the Infinity was way back here. And I guess they was over on the other side of the street. Damn, man. They were stalking this boy. Quando Rondo lucky. I mean, it's messed up. His homeboy got killed, man. But he, like, seriously lucky right now that he alive. Like, they was, like, on his heels. Cause, like, really? This is how easy it is to catch a case. But on the flip side of that, though, this how easy it is to get caught slipping, man. That's wild. These boys allegedly left Chicago and went to a whole nother state to catch a body. Like, this shit crazy as hell. Like, this is like a movie, man. Like, they went all the way to a whole nother state to catch a body. Man, that's wild. These boys actually got on planes, rented cars, got ski masks, got everything that they needed to go and, man. Let's get to the rest of it, man. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, they wanted him bad. They wanted him out of here. Over Act 21 on August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infinity, defendants Grant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2 tracked Quando Rondo's black Escalade to a gas station located on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, the Beverly gas station. Now, this is where that took place at. On August 19, 2022, defendant Houston drove the Infinity to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so the defendants Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator number 2 could attempt to murder or take out Quando Rondo. Now, somebody in the chat is saying that OTF Vani was the ringleader behind trying to take out Quando Rondo, right? Okay, but hold on. If you go to the if you go to the to the TMZ post and you look at the or any other post, I've been going to TMZ just for the names though, right? But if you go to TMZ and you look at the names of the people who they name, man, Grant. So Grant was, which is Vonnie, he was the individual who they are claiming that like booked the flights, got the ski mask. You know what I mean? He came from Miami. And it's pretty interesting. This is what's going to be interesting to find out. Where was Durk at August 18th, 2022? Because Vonnie flew from, let me go to Google real quick. I'm glad you said that. Where was, why am I doing this though? I'm pretty sure they didn't already did it though. Let me see. Well, he dropped a song that day. Nah, that was that. Let me see. See, they be deleting posts so much. But how far back did this go? Yeah, that was just this year. See what I'm saying? It's so much stuff that they hide and they post. Any reels from back then? How old is this reel? That's 2020. 2023. Yeah, he ain't got nothing up from around then. And I don't see him at like no concerts or nothing like that either though. But I don't even know why I'm looking. That's wild. Anyway. And I'm pretty sure the feds already really like looked into that. All right. But yeah. But yeah, let me leave right, that's police work. Let me leave that alone. But anyway, so Vonnie it may be true, right? Like they saying he was behind the whole thing, but there's gotta be some type of wiretaps or something on some of these phones. Cause they actually have somebody else directing Vonnie what to do. And we don't know who it is, you know what I mean? Bruh in the chat don't think that it's I thought he was on tour. That's why I was looking to see. But anyway, like I said, I'm pretty sure they didn't already looked into that. But let's get back into this paperwork, man. I just have to check that out real quick. Where was we at? Overt Act 22, August 19, 2022. It says defendant Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so that defendants Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator number 2 could attempt to take out Quando Rondo. So why was the BMW? I mean, I guess it was helping tailing. Let's see what else that he got on here. Okay, on Overt Act number 23. On August 19, 2022, at the Beverly gas station, defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by defendant Grant, including the fully automatic firearm, to shoot at, which is crazy, because then y'all got to think about this too. they all flew. They all flew to. Damn. They all flew out to Cali, but Grant, aka Vonnie, flew on a private jet. Did he fly out there with the tools on a private jet? I mean, like, cause just think they out of state. It ain't like they came out there strapped. Somebody would have had to hand them tools to do their thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, it says that, okay, it says that, let me read it again. On August 19, 2022, at the Beverly gas station, defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator number 2 used the hammers procured by defendant Grant. So where is Wilson at? Where Diddy ain't get out, including the fully automatic firearm to actually bust that Quando Rondo's car, striking and taking out Lil Pop, who was standing next to Quando Rondo's car at the time, while Quando Rondo was inside. The images below show defendants Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator number 2 actually letting them things loose. So is co-conspirator number 2 Wilson, though? I wonder why they saying his name, though. Co-conspirator number 2 letting their guns loose at Quando Rondo's black Escalade. I wonder why they naming who co-conspirator number 2 is, though. Oh, so they was out the car. See, when we get the video on where Quando Rondo's like, no, and all that, I'm thinking that's where it happened. So homeboy is standing right here behind this door right here. I thought he was there. I thought he was sitting in the car and they just lit the car up and he got knocked down. And why was y'all out at a gas station like that anyway? Like, y'all should have stayed in the car. And y'all ain't had, well, then they ain't had no damn security guards with them. Like, who the hell was like, yeah, that was crazy. I guess OTF ain't give a damn if they had bodyguards with them or not. Yeah, this is wild right here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I thought some Cali dudes did it though. At first, when it first happened, I didn't think OTF had nothing to do with it. I thought it was some Cali dudes that did it. You know what I mean? Because he had got into it with like some Hoovers or something. Like, he said some disrespectful stuff about some Hoovers at one time. So I thought maybe that's who, like, you know, somebody like that got down on him or something. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I mean, people were saying like, oh, that was OTF, but I really was kind of like, oh, it might be, it might not be. You know what I mean? Something like that. It says August 19th, this overt act 24, August 19, 2022, in the Infinity driven by Houston, defendants Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator number 2 fled the alley behind Beverly gas station after the co-conspirators had took out Lil Pab, P-A-B. Seems they were scared to go to Savannah to handle their issue. They might have been. I don't know. Man. All right, then it says, after this happened, August 19, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2. So hold on. This is what's crazy. And this is how I know, like, it's people who are co-conspirators in this case who they haven't even named yet. Listen to this, because remember I was asking y'all, well, damn, where's Wilson or where's Grant? All right, so we know that Jones, Lindsay, and Houston was the ones that actually took fire at Quando Rondo, right? We know that co-conspirator number 2 was the one who was allegedly driving Jones, Lindsay, and Houston in the white Infinity. Grant was never mentioned, who was basically OTF Vonnie at the gas station, and neither was Wilson, who is Lil Diddy or OTF Diddy. Co-conspirator number 2 ain't even been mentioned. Ain't even his name. Whoever co-conspirator number 2, their name isn't even in this indictment nowhere. There was somebody who was co-conspirator number 3. He wasn't named in this indictment, and co-conspirator number 1 wasn't named. Co-conspirator number 3 was the one who booked the flights for everybody and used one of the OTF credit cards. Co-conspirator number 1 was the one who texted co-conspirator number 3 and said, "Don't book no flights in anybody's name that's connected to me." Co-conspirator number 1 also was the person who talked to co-conspirator number 2 and them and told them that they wanted something done, and they was putting a bag on Quando Rondo's head a night or so after Von passed away. So peep this out. After they get this body, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2, whose name hasn't been revealed, as well as Grant, traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County where they discussed, among other things, the money. They talked about the payments. Who was going to pay who? When y'all going to get y'all's money? All that. Hey, this is wild, y'all. Damn. It says, again, August 19, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to the defendants Jones and Lindsay for taking out Pop earlier that day over at number 26 on August 19, 2022, using OTF credit card number 1 as well. Co-conspirator number 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for the defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2 to get them back out of town. On August 19th, 2022, defendants Wilson, Lindsay, Jones, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2 flew back to Chicago, Illinois from San Diego. Damn. You want me to run that back? Which part? Which part you want me to run back? Damn, man. This is crazy. I think it's about the co-conspirators and the people being named. It's 5 people who got picked up for this. We got 5 people who got picked up for this. All right. Out of those 5 people that got picked up for this, and I'm just give me 1 second. I'll just give it. I'm gonna give it to you y'all real quick. All right, so 5 people got picked up for this, and this is their names. We got Vonnie. His name is Kayvon. His name is Kayvon Grant, aka OTF Vonnie. His name is mentioned in the indictment. We got DeAndre Wilson. Hold on, let me start it like this. Kayvon Grant. His name, aka OTF Vonnie. He's the individual who flew from Miami to Cali in a private jet. He's the one that bought the ski mask. He's the ones that provided the rental cars. He's the one that provided the guns and stuff, right? Okay, bam. He is mentioned in the indictment. Then you got DeAndre Wilson, aka Diddy or OTF Diddy. He's also mentioned in the indictment. He's the individual who got Jones and Lindsay to be a part of this, right? He handpicked those people as people he wanted to do this. Then you got Keith Jones, aka Flocka. He's mentioned in the indictment. You got Lindsay, who's mentioned in the indictment, and then you got Houston, who was mentioned in the indictment. That's 5 people, right? Those are the 5 people in jail right now. All right, we're clear on that, right? Okay, bam. But we have a total of 8 people being mentioned in this indictment. We got Jones, we got Lindsay, we got Wilson, we got Grant, and we got Houston. Right? Was Houston named in here though? Yeah, Houston. All right. We got Jones, we got Lindsay, we got Grant, we got Wilson, and we got Houston. And then we got co-conspirator number 1, we got co-conspirator number 2, and we got co-conspirator number 3. That's 8 people involved in this case. 3 not named, 5 arrested, and been indicted already. There's 3 other people on this indictment who haven't been named. It's going to be a superseding indictment that's going to drop. And these other 3 people is going to get indicted. They're going to get picked up. Trust me. So co-conspirator number 1 contacted co-conspirator number 3 and gave him the drop on Quando Rondo. Co-conspirator number 3 actually was texted by co-conspirator number 1 prior to booking the flights, and co-conspirator number 1 said, don't book nobody no flights whose names is connected to me. Co-conspirator number 2 is out there, and basically he's running like quarterback on telling people how they gonna get paid, right? And he drove co-conspirator number 2 was driving the Infiniti when they actually did the hit too. 8 people, 5 arrested, 3 of them unnamed and considered co-conspirators in this paperwork. This shit crazy. Hey, man. This worse than a duck hit. They had a couple years though, because it's almost been 5 years, a little over. It's been a little over 2 years or whatever. But anyway, all right. So let's go back. It says on August 19, 2022. I'm reading over Act 25 again. Defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. That's the 5 people that's in jail. Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. Them are the 5 people that got arrested. And co-conspirator number 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to the defendants Jones and Lindsay for the incident earlier that day. Listen to this. On August 19th, 2022, using the OTF credit card, co-conspirator number 3, that's 7 people, purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator number 2 to go home. Now, we don't know where did Grant go. On August 19th, 2022, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 flew back to Chicago from San Diego, California. Man, this, telling you, it ain't looking good for Smirk. This ain't looking. Listen. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Hey, it ain't looking good. Damn. Listen. So following Pa's death, basically, defendant Wilson, which is OTF Diddy. He the one that paid Jones and Lindsay on behalf of on behalf of a co-conspirator for their role in taking out Pop. They got paid. Damn. Why did he go all the way back to overt number 1? Overt act number 1. Let me see. Jeez. All right, let me see. Defendant Jones. This is count 4. I guess this is some of the stuff that they locked up for. Did we miss any of it? I don't know how reading pulling this up, so I'm gonna just go with it. Unknown around continuing. Okay. Let's see. Did he read anything else from the I don't think he pulled up nothing else. So he just going over like. I was trying to see if that's all the paperwork. I mean, really, for real, that's all we need to see, like in the paperwork. It really ain't too much else that like we could even discuss. Damn, man. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody, listen. Let me see what this say. All right, somebody working. Somebody working for them people. That's all I can say, man. So what do we know? Let's kind of go over some of the stuff that we know right now. Let me get back on the paperwork. Let's go over some of the stuff that we know right now. What's known? What do we? For one, I believe that somebody or all of their phones was tapped. For them to have, or even for them to have text messages and know somebody text somebody. They either had to have that cell phone or when did Durk's house get raided though? The Durk house raided. When did that happen? No, that was in 2021. Did his house get broken into and then it got raided? Or how did that happen? Because I know it was a home invasion. I forget when that was when his house got raided though, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that. It was before that. Sad part they missed Quando. Like, yeah, but I mean, so this is what I want to say though. We can say, and I'm not disagreeing with you, and I know you like, man, me and you didn't talk. I remember when I was covering, the whole OTF and stuff like that. And, like me and you had like some like, dialogue back and forth and like chats and not chat, but I don't know if it was my Instagram DM or was it like in the comment section, right? But we kind of chopped it up about this. And I understand why, you know what I mean? Geographically, let's put it that way. But sad, okay, but you said sad part they missed Quando Rondo. And I get it because ultimately the other dude didn't have anything to do with it, right? But let's just be all the way honest though. Like Facebook, yeah. So let's be all the way honest about the whole situation, right? And I think you're gonna agree with what I'm gonna say. From the beginning though, I really don't feel like King Von was in the right to like jump on Quando Rondo the way that he did either though. Because I really don't think that the beef was necessarily between Quando Rondo and King Von. I think the issue really was between NBA Youngboy and King Von. All right. So ultimately, like, Quando Rondo got hands put on him really for nothing that he didn't have nothing to do with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, really Von and them started this whole situation. And I like Von as an artist. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. But I just got to be real. To me, it seems like Von and them started this whole situation. Like, if Von would have never put his hands on Quando Rondo, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. King Von probably would be somewhere doing his time for the FBG Duck situation or whatnot. You know what I mean? Or, people might not even told in that situation that Von was still alive because they, people feared Von. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, he started all of this, man. You know what I'm saying? So like we gotta place even the blame of Lil Pop being dead on them too. Because like, all right, your boy put his hands on me. My homeboy reacted and knocked him down. And now y'all mad at me because my people reacted how they were supposed to react. Now, I'm pretty sure if I would have put my hands on, if Quando Rondo and them would have put their hands on King Von's homeboys would have did the same thing. He probably would have got shot. Quando Rondo probably would have got shot, right? But since it was Von, then it's like, oh, we don't care what it was. That was my boy. Y'all, you should have just, basically, you should just let him beat you up and nobody should have pulled out no hammers. Because if other people would have jumped in the fight, eventually one of them probably would have pulled out a blick then too. Like, at the end of the day, it was gonna lead to what it led to. You feel what I'm saying? But it shouldn't even been that though. Like, I'm all with get your man. You know what I mean? My thing is get down where you get mad at. You feel what I'm saying? Like, take that up with NBA Youngboy when you see him. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, I'm on the label. Yeah, that's my guy. But, whatever y'all got going on over these women, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So at this point, we got several people who are no longer here. One of the OTF dudes, he got half a head right now. What's the dude's name that's from OTF that got half a head right now? Let me see. Man. Let me see. Survivor. I can't remember his name. I probably just spelled Survivor all wrong and shit. Him. Louis. O-Block Louis. Half his head is missing, bruh. Half this man right here head missing. Over some females. Because if it was over some gorilla shit, if it was over some real shit, we would already heard what it was about right now. We ain't heard nothing. We ain't heard it about nothing but rumors that either it was Von was mad because Thought Box, what's her name? Which I don't believe it was that, but the Thought Box down in Texas. Asian doll. She was in the studio with NBA Youngboy or whatnot, but in all actuality, the real reason, or from what I've heard it was about NBA Youngboy's baby mama. What's her name? Jania or whatever the hell her name is. It was supposed to be over her. What did Durk say? I told Von to leave that bitch alone. She be on OnlyFans. It allegedly was over her. One dude missing half of his head. Couple other cats got shot. Von got killed. Lil Tim caught a case. Quando Rondo traumatized for the rest of his life. Lil Pop knocked down. 8 people about to go to jail all over this. Come on, man. Like 8 people in jail. 1 traumatized for the rest of his life. 2 people dead. One of them barely escaped getting jail time, and another dude got half his head over this. And I ain't even blaming her. I'm just being real, like, because 2 individuals that was cool at one time wasn't cool no more. Not because, we getting money. You robbed my homeboy. Y'all trying to take over my territory. You disrespected me. You called my mom out of her name. You slapped my sister. I'm trying to think of like reasons that, somebody would actually, want to like take it to like some gunplay. You know what I mean? Like, what's the reason? This man is no longer here. He was going to jail. Let's be totally honest about that. He was definitely going to the feds. If they told on him, they had all that information or whatnot. You know what I mean? They told the information on him. Either he was going to jail for this, or he was going to jail for that case down in Atlanta, or he was going to go to jail for both of them. But trust and believe, King Von was going to jail, bruh. Ain't no doubt in my mind he wasn't going to be up in there with Muwap and them on that Rico case. I'm sorry if I had to say it, but somebody got to say it. He was going to jail, bruh. And at this point, man, you know, in all honesty, man, we got 5 dudes that done threw their life away over this shit. One of the individuals I showed y'all, this clown, I mean, it is what it is, man. This clown just beat a case. You just beat a whole body. And the crazy part about it, he beat the body after he had already took part in taking out Quando Rondo's homeboy. He just had beat a case. Yeah, I bet they ain't. Beat that body. It ain't yeah now. It ain't yeah right now, bruh. That was a short-lived victory.
Free that man, yeah. Beat that body. Beat that body. Oh, folks, still look, the 2 beat the bodies.
The 2 beat the bodies. Man, listen.
Yeah! Beat that body! Beat that body! Oh, folks, still look, the 2 beat the bodies.
2 niggas that didn't beat a case. Listen, bruh. No, because sad to say, Durk's brother D-Thang set up that hit on Duck, not King Von. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say that he did or didn't. You know what I mean? And I feel I respect your comment. I just know this though. In that courtroom, them people said that King Von paid for that. You know what I mean? That's all I know. Like I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that's what they're saying. They saying that King Von paid for that. So he was definitely going to get, I mean, if you had people, and you know, they could have said that because they were trying to pin it on him like, you know, they do because, you know, people be dead or whatnot. But, you know, people were snitching and telling in that case, man. But yeah, this dude just beat the case. Just beat the case, man. But a year prior to this, he had already took out, so it was coming anyway. You know, even though he beat that, it was coming. It was good times, man. It was all good. Just a week ago, you in the club, sipping bottles. Durk looking like he's, you know, Durk. Look at Durk. Durk looked like Durk looked like a Fed case is coming. He like, damn, man. The fuck I done got myself into, man. Yeah, it ain't funny no more. Ain't nobody laughing and smiling no more. I bet you Durk shook, right? Even if Durk ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm going to go with y'all on that. Let's just say Durk ain't got nothing to do with what happened. That boy shook right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good, right? It's all good. It's all good. Look, bro don't even fuck with Durk no more. That's another conversation. Damn, bruh. Damn, Smirk. This is Wilson right here, y'all. That's Diddy right there. This is Wilson right here, y'all. Man, oh man. Hey, let's just hope. Let's just hope, you know. Hey, didn't they do something crazy to him though? Didn't some cats rob him and make him cut his hair off? Hold on, man. I just thought about that. I think they robbed him and made him cut his. Let me see. Lil Diddy robbed. I could have swore it was a video where they did something crazy to dude, man. After ops cut his, the ops cut his dreads off. I forgot about that. Cut dreads. Damn, that's crazy because I'm telling you, I used to be all into this Chirac. Let me see. Here it go, right here.
You get some top. You just pissed at his chick. You want to be with so bad. Eat her recently, and then as you guys all know, I'm sure you've all seen the video, which I was debating on even posting, but I'm just gonna post a little clip that everyone else is seeing. I don't want this to get taken down, but yeah, man, it's foul. You see dudes get their chain snatched. You see dudes get jumped on camera. But yeah, you never see nothing like this, I bet. But
hold on. I want to find the actual video. He got caught slipping. So this is what happened. He got caught slipping with some female. He was butt naked. They made him, man, listen. They made him give her fellatio while she was on her, you know what, her menstrual. Damn. Is this the video right here?
Let me show y'all something about y'all. Let me show y'all something about y'all favorite rappers. I'm finna show y'all right now, y'all fucking favorite rappers. He got a motherfucker cut his dreads out. This what happens to y'all favorite rapper. Took his ass up top.
And they stripped him naked, bruh. They stripped dude naked. I can't.
Von, so
King Von is in the comments on this video. I can't really get into it because they got the music playing in the background.
No more dreads. Look him up. Look him up. No more OTF Diddy. Look him up.
Man, this is the dude who, this is Wilson. It's a video of it though. I could have swore it was a video of them. That's like, I think they actually uploaded the video though. Damn.
OTF Diddy. Hurry up, every dread, cut it out. Take it home with you. OTF Diddy. Look out. Got caught. Got a bitch trick.
It sound like she was crying or something. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, spread a fucking cheek, nigga.
Block 19, keep Lizzie on me, you get blessed like you sneeze. If I ain't got it on me, you can roll like a beat. When it comes to that bread, you can have on my seat.
Man, what am I looking at? I think we seen enough. They did their thing on him, dog. So, you know, that's the individual, like I said, who's accused of taking out Lil Pop. Quando Rondo's homeboy, man. I want to get into this next topic, man. I'm trying to think if we kind of covered all that we needed to cover with this OTF situation. Vaughn was in the chat in the other video. You would get that a lot. Like, so if you look at a lot of old like videos of like, you know, Chicago people going off on other Chicago people on Instagram and stuff like that, you will see they be you know, they'll be talking to Vaughn, he'll be in the chat trolling. Yeah, that happened a lot.
Straight up cheat, hold on, bro. Straight up fucking cheat, nigga.
They made him give her top while she was on her menstrual. He ain't even got no clothes on. All he got on is his tank top. But at the end of the day, man, this is Chicago though, right? And they kill people for fun. So I would have let him cut my hair too. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I definitely would have let him cut my hair. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about nobody else. But damn it, they would have caught me slipping like that. Go ahead and cut it. I don't even care, bro. It's just here. It'll go back. Just don't smoke me. Just don't smoke me. You know what I mean? But you know, after that though, you know, he definitely get it in. Like just because that happened to him, don't mean he don't do his thing. He definitely do his thing. Like he did his shit in the streets. For sure. Like he just got caught slipping. Happened to the best of us. You know, and they cut your dreads off. And now you facing another body, a federal body, possibly looking at the death chair for taking out Quando Rondo's homeboy. You ain't like, why y'all ain't gonna get Lil Tim? He the one that allegedly took King Von out. Oh, man. All right. There's been some things going on in this let me see, law, what is it called? Law and what? Crime Network. It's been some things transpiring in this Young Thug YSL shit, man. Law and crime. Did I say law and crime? Let me see. And like for the longest, like the defense have been asking for some type of mistrial to happen. Is it this channel or is it the other channel? Yeah, it's the other. It's the other channel. And like it just been different stuff happening, you know, over like the last few days. Let me see. Law and crime trials. Let me see. Is this it? All right, so this was the latest incident. So, and speaking of Lil Durk, this is an ex-Lil Durk artist. His name was Slime Life Shorty, something like that, right? So there's been a lot of little incidents happening in this trial, and they've been trying to get a mistrial for quite some time. Let me see. In the latest, is it in this video? Because it seemed like I remember them like not. Did he go get off the stand? No, he didn't get off the stand. So I'm gonna have to go to the live stream and just find it. So on the latest incident though, they actually was asking certain questions that they ain't supposed to ask. So when one of the police officers was there, what happened was he was asked, he said some things on the stand that he wasn't supposed to say. Basically, when you on trial or when somebody's on trial, you ain't supposed to talk about like if they've been in jail or not, right? So they were asking him, who I got on the screen now, to actually read some paperwork. And they actually gave him the unredacted paperwork. And in the unredacted paperwork, there was a screenshot of an Instagram post that said hashtag free somebody. And basically, like, that gives a bad perception of who that person's character is who's on trial. And that could actually sway the jury into voting, you know, a certain way. But that ain't the first time. Like one of the other times, it was a cop actually got on the stand and he testified something similar. And the judge actually sanctioned the prosecutors that time and warned them about this type of stuff. So the judge is actually fed up with this whole entire case and she ready to throw it out. Now, according to many people, Fannie Lewis was really going to actually kind of like try to get this case over with, but she wanted to wait till after the elections was over because she's running for re-election. But at this point in time, according to many people, they starting to actually try to give plea deals to a lot of the different members, and some of the people may end up just getting out of jail. I don't think it's going to be a total mistrial. If it is a mistrial, I think the defense is trying to get the mistrial to be the case to be dismissed with prejudice. That way they can never bring them up on charges again. Let me find this where I want this at.
All the people that were rapping or doing music or supported the music. I rap or not, so just social media.
I'm not kidding. Let me enhance it. I'm going to publish 37 NN.
All right, here we go.
Who is in 37 NN?
OG Boo. OG Boo.
And who is that?
Shannon.
All right. And can you read for the jury the caption?
All right, so I'm gonna stop right here. So she's asking him to read the caption. So in here you see the entire caption, but where you see size, you see like I don't know if y'all can tell, but that's black. That's redacted right there. It says free somebody right there, but we see it. We don't see it, but the actual copy that the actual copy that the prosecutors gave to Slime Life Shorty actually was unredacted. So he's going to actually read it. And this isn't the first time that the prosecutors actually fumbled the ball and did this same thing. But go ahead.
Read his caption.
Yes.
It said, ain't nothing more compatible than a trench. A carbon while in the trenches.
And then is there a hashtag?
Hashtag no slime left behind. Hashtag 2Bs. Life size.
Okay. And is there another hashtag?
Free Quay.
All right, you see it say free Quay. You can hear her say what? Watch.
Life size.
Okay. And is there another hashtag?
Free Quay.
Is there another hashtag on the screen?
Oh no.
Your Honor.
It's in this paper
Your
right
Honor.
here. You got me reading.
Your Honor, I have.
You hear him? It's in this paper y'all got me reading. It ain't on the screen, but it's in this paper y'all got me reading. This is what caused everything that we see going on.
Behind. Hashtag 2Bs. Life size.
Okay. And is there another hashtag?
Free Quay.
Is there another hashtag on the screen?
Oh no.
Your Honor.
It's in this paper right
Your
here.
Honor.
You got me reading.
Your Honor, I have to make a motion.
All right, I'm going to excuse you.
I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at this paper.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Can I ask you to step outside for just a minute? Yeah.
She about to get in their ass. Now the judge is pissed.
Jury, I'll excuse you all for just a minute. Mr. Lee, can you step outside for a minute for me, please? Thank you.
someone in jail, what have you. Witness. Now, this witness has identified Marquavius Huey and has also identified Marquavius Nichols. So all the state had to do was ask this honorable court for an opportunity to have this witness maybe step out of the courtroom and go over with that witness that, you know, we don't need to say anything about someone in jail, what have you. That did not happen before he went on the stand, nor after that first slip up by this witness. There may have even been a document right there on the witness stand that should have been pulled from the state of Georgia from that witness stand so that this could have been avoided. So, Your Honor, we are joining in that motion as well.
Oh, hang on. It's all right. You just didn't know, but we'll let you know when to come back in, okay?
So we join in that motion, Your Honor.
Your Honor, and I just want to briefly add that it is painfully obvious that the state is not prepping their witnesses. You can tell by the way when the witness spoke the first time and he said, oops, am I not supposed to say that? Like, oh, I had no idea, which makes it obvious that the state had not spoke to him, had not prepped them, and this has happened repeatedly. It's happening over and over again, Your Honor, and we're just not going to be able to unring 100 bells.
And finally, Your Honor, Mr. Marquavius Huey, we all have, it's been established that that his nickname is Quay.
Okay, isn't there going to be, I mean, we talked today about, isn't there going to be a stipulation that references to Quay, at least at some points, are not either Mr. Nichols or Mr. Huey? I mean, we did.
Yes, Your Honor, and that's a few things. So, one, Your Honor, it was not intentional because we clearly...
Okay, but it was sloppy because I presume he's reading from the document that you handed him instead of reading from the screen.
Why would they, for one, like what the judge is saying, like why the hell would I even hand them an unredacted document in the beginning? Two, she's just tired of all the bullshit that the prosecutors is going, like Fani Willis, whatever the hell her name is. Like, she wanted these people so bad, and a lot of people believe it's because she had a relationship with Nut, that she really just like put a whole bunch of stuff together and tried to create a RICO case where she really could have actually got convictions from a lot of these different people if she would have charged them individually. But she tried to do this big ass RICO case where she wanted Thug to be like, Thug really on some real shit. They haven't even proved that Thug is like running this whole entire like YSL like criminal enterprise. Really, not one thing in these court proceedings have shown that Thug is like the mastermind behind all of these crimes that they allege that YSL been doing.
We should have instructed him to read from the screen, but
or you should have presented him with a document that had that part redacted. It's just sloppy.
The issue came while he was on the stand, Your Honor. So the issue did not come prior to. Ms. Westmoreland walked up to me while he was on the stand and said, "I'm going to have an issue with that. Can you redact it?" That is when the state became aware.
Then it should have occurred to you, you know what? I'm handing him a hard copy of this document that is unredacted.
But I mean, not if there's multiple Quays, Your Honor. If I don't know which Quay that.
Hang on. Can we stop having people come in and out when I've asked the witness to step out and every time the door opens they can hear what we're talking about? Please, just for a few seconds.
At this point, the judge is pissed. She's like, y'all can't even run the damn back door. We got these incompetent people trying to convict some people of some shit that, listen, I know they probably guilty of some of the stuff y'all accusing them of, but y'all haven't even put together a case to the point where we can actually convict them and try them in a way to where this isn't going to actually, for one, end in a mistrial, end up back in court on a goddamn appeal, or basically y'all just blow the whole case all together. Like, you wasting taxpayers' dollars with this shit. I'm tired of sitting in here watching it. I'm ready to go home. Like, she really just over the whole entire thing. That's really why I thought it was going to be a damn mistrial.
I'm not asking anybody who's in here to leave. God have mercy, y'all. Huh?
The state is in charge of the witness, and they're supposed to be guiding the witness to the room.
The state ain't even guide the witness to the room, so he won't come back in. Like, what the hell going on?
Yeah, I mean, there seems to be.
And so that is the point in which we learned of it, is we redacted it on here. Ms. Westmoreland brought it up here.
Yeah,
when
and you didn't read it. I mean, so the
But I
jury
said-
didn't see it, but now the jury has heard it. I don't think it is really that, much of a crisis, because there is going to be this stipulation that Quay is not always either of these defendants. So, nor is it obvious to everybody that free whomever is such a quote about who knows, everything these days. And so it doesn't necessarily indicate that whomever Quay spent time in jail or in custody or in prison or anything. I mean, they say it about, Hollywood stars who are in a breakup. It's not so obviously, oh, this must mean this person was in prison. But also, we were already saying Quay isn't either of these people. So let's just, and whether this was one of these people, or I don't even know who it did refer to.
And we don't know because it's not his post. He was reading someone else.
All right, so this is what really actually led up to the discussion of what's going on in this trial right now. Excuse me. Let me see. And at this point, I don't even think they came back on. So somebody from Law and Crime actually broke down what's going on right now. Let's see if we can find that video. Let me see. Not guilty. Let me go to the other Law and Crime page. The one I was just on, I think, is the one that's on. Maybe it ain't. Yeah, maybe it ain't on there, man. Let me see. I thought it was, but yeah. Hold on. YSL. Let's try. Let's see what some of these news people say. Hit that like button though real quick. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up. All right, let's see what the Atlanta News is saying about this real quick.
These mushrooms make you feel better.
Tonight, there are calls for yet another mistrial in the YSL case. It comes as a new witness took the stand. The state questioned rapper Slime Life Shawty, whose real name is Wooney Lee. He was initially one of the 28 co-defendants in this case, but Lee took a plea deal back in 2022, months after the arrest happened. While on the stand, Lee was asked to identify others associated with the case.
All right, we know that.
County judge canceled court for the day in the ongoing YSL racketeering trial as she considers declaring a mistrial. This comes after another misstep in court yesterday by prosecutors. Fox 5's Eric Perry is live outside the Fulton County Courthouse with the latest on this case. Eric.
Yeah, this case for the past 10, 11 months here. So while Superior Court Judge Paige Whitaker considers a mistrial in this case, I'm told defense attorneys here are possibly talking with District Attorney Fonnie Willis for potential plea deals.
So basically, at this point, which she should have been on this, you know what I mean? When she noticed that they really wasn't, because they don't have a case. They don't have a case. They should have been did this, man. They should have been offered people plea deals. Got some more news for y'all too.
What I'm trying to do is fix your sloppiness.
A seemingly annoyed judge as the drama in the YSL case continues.
Now the jury has repeatedly heard about Mr. Nichols being in jail, being in prison, and you cannot unring that bell. We would ask for a mistrial.
These were the moments Wednesday from defense attorneys after one of the defendants on the stand said a name that the jury was not supposed to hear. Judge Paige Whitaker says she is weighing the motion to declare a mistrial without prejudice, which means the state could retry the case.
Well, it really wasn't that he said a name that they weren't supposed to hear, because it's so many Quays in the actual case. It's 3 different people with the name Quay. But what it was he said free Quay, insinuating that Quay had been locked up or was in jail.
So that everybody won't have wasted, 10, 12 months of their lives in this trial.
We're at a dramatic inflection point, and I personally believe we've seen the last day of trial in YSL.
I talked with longtime Atlanta attorney Joshua Schiffer about the roller coaster of problems the trial has seen, from illnesses to attorneys and jurors being arrested, defendants stabbed, and even a judge being removed.
Between the number of defendants involved and the extraordinary caliber of lawyering that we are all getting to witness, there may be no finer example of aggressive prosecution and defense in the state of Georgia.
Schiffer says District Attorney Willis is for sure feeling the pressure, as she has assured voters she will prosecute. Fox 5 has learned several defense attorneys are working to negotiate plea deals in the case.
Whether Fonnie Willis would have the appetite to retry the defendants, whether they can negotiate a resolution with any of the defendants to any of the charges, each defendant can choose to resolve their case individually without everybody else being involved.
Yeah, right now there are just so many unknown questions right now. So I'm told that things are so tense inside that some defense attorneys don't want to talk to the lead prosecutor, Adrian Love, with the district attorney, without District Attorney Fonnie Willis being involved in those talks.
They actually, and then, so damn, this new, I know the damn news better than them. All right, so actually, they don't want to talk with the District Attorney Love at all. The only way they will talk is with Fonnie Lewis. They're not going to talk to her. And it's because of, just the environment got so toxic between them and the lawyers, that the lawyers really lost all respect for them women that was trying this case, man. I don't know if Thug is actually, I really do believe that Thug is going to get out. Now, even if Thug plea out to something, it may be like time served. If I was him, I would just say the hell with it. Like, what they're going to, I wouldn't even take a deal. I want all charges dropped. Y'all not going to convict, they ain't going to get no conviction on Thug on nothing. At this point, really, I can't see nobody, like, the people who may have been involved in, like, actually bodying somebody or doing something like some of the drive-bys and stuff like that, they may be able to, get them to, like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and plea out to this, I'm going to plea out to that. But as far as Thug, man, Thug don't really need to plea out to nothing. If I was him, I wouldn't, man. Like, I'll kiss my ass. I ain't playing out to nothing. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. They made that whole thing what it is, like it's a circus. I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I first like start getting into that case, watching it every day, seeing what people were saying about Thug, I actually thought Thug was going to go down for that. I really thought they had a real case against Thug. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but apparently not. Good for Thug. Thug should be coming home. Free Thug. Shit. Anderson Cooper and Charlemagne the God just got into it like real crazy. Let me see. All right, let's see.
Do you know what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
Hey, we're Howard. Gonna go. Apparently, well, I mean, I think you give damn who's elected president, and
yeah,
I'm
especially
asking
if that
you.
president is a fascist. That's talking about putting people in camps. That's talking about, once again, terminating the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. That's talking about, jailing his political opponents.
Yeah.
Like, that rhetoric doesn't scare people?
Well, we talk about this every single. This is what
I don't think
I've been
I'm
talking about this
enough.
every year. Get to come out and just spout talking points that they don't even believe, and those are people I tried to eliminate from having ever on the air again.
I think no network has honest conversations about Donald Trump. Nobody's had honest conversations about Donald Trump since 2016. I saw last night they were talking about, the double standard that exists between Donald Trump and the vice president. But it's always a double standard with Trump, whether it's with Hillary, whether it's, against Biden, now with Kamala. We talk about him being a threat to democracy, but we don't treat him like one.
So, all right. So I really, how do I want to put this? I really don't like talking about politics online. Like, that's not my thing. The reason why I'm like covering or playing this is because Charlemagne is on here. So get this, right? I have been paying attention to politics a little bit this year. I have been trying to get myself or wrap myself around like, who am I going to vote? Who am I going to vote for? And why should I vote for that person? And I have been feeling this like pressure from like Barack Obama, some of the stuff he was saying, and from other people, like to the point where they feel like I should automatically, and this is how I feel. So I ain't gonna say they feel like. I feel like they are trying to make me feel like I should just vote for Harris just because she's black. And I don't like that because I don't want to, in all honesty, I don't want to vote for Donald Trump. Like, and I got my reasons of why I don't want to vote for him, right? And I got my reasons of why I question if I want to vote for Kamala Harris. And it isn't because I don't believe that she's black or anything like that. I could give a rat's ass if Kamala Harris is black or not. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. Like, that's not a question for me. But at the same time, some of the stuff that I've been seeing in the past, you know what I mean, about, people saying that she's incompetent. Trump saying she needs like I think like a mental evaluation or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's putting out like she's not all there upstairs. Just some of the stuff that he said about her, man, made me go look into like, not whether or not she's competent, but just I want to hear her speak. So I watched a couple of her speeches. I don't think she's the best, like, well-spoken speaker. I believe like in my era or in my lifetime, Barack Obama is the most articulated. Now, when it comes to words, when it comes to speaking, when it comes to speeches, I believe that he's hands down the best of my era, of my lifetime, when it comes to speaking to people and engaging people, and knowing how to articulate himself in a way where he's able to grab the attention of the masses. Speaking, I'm not talking about like what he did while he was in office or none of that, right? So when I listen to her, I don't get that same feeling that I wouldn't have seen Barack Obama he was on the campaign trail. He came to my city. So I went to a campaign rally. I heard him speak in person. You know what I mean? Like right now, Barack Obama is saying the same speech in every city that he going to. So basically, I watched the speech that he did in Detroit the other night when Eminem brought him out. I thought he did good in that because a couple weeks ago he was like badgering black men and trying to force them to vote for. I felt like he was trying to force black men to vote for Kamala Harris as well. Now, bring it around 360. Anderson Cooper had just did a one-on-one with Kamala Harris where I felt like he asked her tough questions, but I think he went a little overboard, and I have yet to see Donald Trump treated on a consistent basis like that with every single person who he actually has, interviewed with. And it ain't Donald Trump's fault. I'm saying the media. I understand where Charlemagne is coming from, where he feels like they're not on an equal playing field when it comes to the things that she's asked about or the way that she's treated during. And it ain't because she's a woman either. I don't know if it's because she's a woman or not, but I'm not looking at it because she's a woman. I'm just looking at it from like, all right, how he was done during the interview versus how she was done. I mean, I didn't watch 3-4 interviews of hers that I felt like, damn, they like badgering her. Like, I really feel like a lot of people really don't want Kamala Harris to win this election. It's a little biased. I feel like even people who may be Democrats or liberals don't want her to win this election, man. Like, for some reason, and that's another reason why I've been trying to watch her and listen to her and feel her out and see what it is that she's talking about. A lot of people don't like her, man. But let's get back into this, though.
I mean, I don't know what you've been watching, but like, I don't know of any Trump supporters out there or people who like him who are tuning in to me every night to try to get, to be validated in their opinions. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I disagree.
I don't think it's about validating. What do you mean, validating the Trump?
Well, you're saying like that we're not, that I guess you're saying I'm not discussing all the things he is saying and doing and pointing it out and talking to, what John Kelly, I mean, this country where, you know what, I got so many, I don't look at comments about myself, but I was looking up some comments about my Grief podcast, and I came across this whole inundation from people who are Harris supporters saying to me online today, like, how dare you, what a betrayal that you would ask her these questions.
No,
and I'm like,
your job.
You misunderstand what my job is. I'm not on MSNBC, and no disrespect, what they do is, they're very talented. But I don't watch it. I'm not interested in watching what these overpaid blow-dried anchors think, and I include myself in that overpaid blow-dried, although I don't blow-dry. I am overpaid. But I'm not interested in the anchor's opinion. I'm interested in facts and letting the viewers make up their own mind. So anyway, I'm sorry this devolved into something else, but this is fascinating.
I'm not really sure why Anderson Cooper's having a little bit of a strop.
All right, so they kind of did their thing, mixed it up a little bit or whatever. I don't know. I just want to bring y'all a little of that political discussion as well. Let's see. What else is it to talk about, man? What else is going on? We didn't talk about them niggas going to jail. What we got on my page real quick? Who got canceled? DJ Go said a lot of A-list rappers are calling him to help cancel academics. Why?
But it just seemed like more and more. It's all these rappers is hitting me, bro, trying to get me to get. Oh, it's crazy. I ain't even told this thing. All right, look, it's a lot of rappers, bro. Y'all fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Y'all niggas ugly, bro. I don't know why y'all rocking me like this, to be 100. But y'all be fucking with me, right? And so, you know what I'm saying? These rappers be hitting me like, look, bro, it's industry code, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. That's a little crossover thing. I know you hear what's going on in the background. I'm like, yeah, I hear some things behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. We need to cancel act. You with us, man? Because we know if we can get you, the people get on, then we go ahead and put you up in his. Hey, bro, the ones that hit me, I promise you, this how it was. This how it was when I was starting off this.
I need to go find this. We gotta find the whole thing. Hold on. Why is they trying to cancel Act though? What did Act do? Like, is it over the Drake shit, or has Act, like, is Act too big for his britches? Like, what's going on, man? Damn. It gotta be his latest. Let's see. I'm over here burping and shit. Damn. I need to ask her where she found that at. Let me see.
So look, bro.
That was like a live stream, though.
So look, bro.
Damn, they want him to cancel DJ Academics?
Next up.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go. Damn, let me go back to that.
YouTube shit, right? When I was starting off this YouTube shit, I'm talking about 20,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. I hit these rappers like, bro, let me get an interview. You know what I'm saying? Let me get.
I fuck with Academics. Like, I fuck with DJ Ghost too. Like, damn, he making me feel like I need to turn my damn light up. I fuck with both of them. Why would they trying to silence Act?
Get an interview. Leave a nigga on scene. Hey, look, this was before you could tap the messages and put unread on there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, leave me on scene like this. They got 10,000 subscribers. I'm rocking with this thing. Right now, bro.
All right, hold on. Where's the whole? I need that whole thing though. Why she? Hey, should I hit up my media team and find out where they got that at? Let me see. I'm gonna ask her. Let me see if she answers the phone. Let's play that one more time.
No matter what nobody say, Act my guy. Fuck with that. But it just seemed like more and more. It's all these rappers is hitting me, bro, trying to get me to get. Oh, it's crazy. I ain't even told them.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna go on. We're gonna move on. What else I got up here? The Menendez brothers getting out? Is they getting out?
It may have already been done. They filed the request for resentencing in the criminal courts building, the Clara Shortridge Courts building. Now what happens is it goes in front of a judge. That judge now will make the decision. What the DA recommends is.
Yeah, we don't know. Menendez brothers trying to get out of jail. This was crazy. Diddy's bodyguard, Roger Bonds, talks about when Diddy smacked Drake for doing the same thing that Jay-Z did. Check this out.
He got into it with Drake. Exactly. For the 0 to 100 beat, you know.
Let me go find this Roger Bonds.
He did. Drake did the same thing. You know, he gave him a beat, the 100 beat, and you know, Drake came out with a record that was a super fucking hit. And, you know, sometimes you do things to some people out of respect that you wouldn't do to another person because you respect them. You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell you what they talked about or what happened behind the scenes. I just know when he smacked Drake that my phone started going off the hook.
Now, if y'all don't know what he's talking about, it was a rumor that Drake got smacked by Diddy. A lot of people done talked about this over the years, like some weird stuff that happened to Drake. Drake then got smacked by Diddy. Drake allegedly got peed on by one of T.I.'s boys. But one of the main things that I've always heard about was him getting smacked by Diddy. I think T.I., I don't know, I think T.I. might have kind of confirmed that about Drake though, about him. I think did T.I. confirm that he pissed on, that his boy pissed on Drake or whatever. I don't know. Let's keep going on.
And my man and them was with him actually at Live nightclub when it happened. And they called me and told me everything that happened. I said, yo, your man spazzed out last night when he seen Drake. So what happened, I really don't know.
Now, I always thought when he smacked Drake, it was because he said something weird to Rihanna. They talked though. They was on the Instagram live together.
I have to ask, how's the music coming? Because whenever you start like all of a sudden just dropping something and then you dancing and you're going through the house is crazy. Thank you for the painting on the wall and everything. I saw you point at me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know if we still had beef or anything like that. I was like, no, man, it's crazy. He's showing, I said he's showing out. He got fireworks in the backyard. I said, yo, man, he got the causes.
After he done smacked the shit out of him, though.
Winking and all that. I was like, yo, and then I got you and we was talking and just the overall love that you showed me is incredible, but the crib is crazy.
Thank you.
The crib is crazy.
It's yours. It's yours anytime. You let me know when you're on this.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's go back. Diddy off the hook.
You know, I know that they got over it and that they cool now. Couldn't be me, though.
Nah.
Damn.
Ain't no way in hell you gonna smack me and we on any type of speaking terms. Like, when I see you, you know what it is. I'm fucking you up. I don't care if I got to hit you with a bat, a bottle, a stick, shoot you, something. You getting fucked up when I see you, bruh. Flat out.
You know, going through all these situations, man, how often would you see Diddy just go off on somebody?
It's a difference. He always stood his ground, and that's one thing that I could say. He always stood his ground. You know, after that situation happened with Drake, him and Jay Prince got into it, and he stood his ground. You know, when it comes to things like that, I could never say he's soft. He always gonna step up to the plate when it comes to situations like that. But in the last couple of years, I seen it full throttle.
Drake and damn, hold on, man. I don't want the music. But Drake and Diddy done had some weird ass exchanges though, man, because this was crazy as hell too. How many of y'all remember this? Drake's mic wasn't working. He like, man, give me that damn mic. And then he like, Diddy like, hold on. Yeah, that mic don't work, bruh. That mic ain't working. Hold on. Give me, nigga, give me that mic. They got a weird ass relationship as well. Come on, let's keep going, man. Damn.
You know, I seen it full throttle. I don't know if it was because he was getting older and he needed to feel relevant. I don't know if he was getting high too much. I don't know, but I seen it go full throttle in the last couple of years.
Do you know what happened between him and Jay Prince?
It was basically that Drake is signed to J Prince. So he didn't like the fact that Puff smacked him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he called and threatened him and stuff like that, you know, and Puff stood his ground. You know?
Did they ever run into each other?
That part I can't tell you because I haven't been around them. I just was privy to that information from somebody that was there that called me and told me about it. But if they ever seen each other, it was one time when we used to be in Houston and they was cool. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, behind doors in society, it seemed like we got a beef or seem like this, but we've talked it out with just us.
All right, somebody else got a video up of this too. Let's see. Let's see if what they say why Diddy punched Drake in the face.
Diddy and Drake are two of the most powerful dudes in the rap game. And when they started beefing, it didn't take long for the situation to get real. So why did P. Diddy go from making hits with Drake to sending him to the hospital? Today we're breaking down the shocking story behind the scenes. Diddy and Drake.
What all songs did Diddy and Drake make together?
They started out as friends in the industry. They linked up in the booth for the track Loving You No More back in 2010.
Loving You No More. Have I ever heard that? Loving You No More with Diddy and Drake. No, I don't remember that song.
Which was a big win for both of them. Drake was just starting to become a star in the rap game, so having an OG like Diddy around was huge. They got tight and were homies for years, but in 2014, everything changed. In December 2014, headlines started breaking that Diddy and Drake got into a fight at DJ Khaled's birthday party in Miami. Nobody even knew they had.
Oh, they fought at Khaled's house? Okay, all right. See, we getting a little more information. Roger Bonds ain't tell us all that.
Had issues before the news came out, which made the whole situation even more shocking. According to witnesses, this is how it all went down. Diddy and Drake were both at Club Live to celebrate DJ Khaled's birthday, and at around 4 in the morning, Diddy sent a security over to Drake's table to give him a message. They told Drake that Diddy wanted to see him outside.
Hey, nigga. Hey. Puff want to see you outside, nigga.
And a few minutes later, both crews headed out the back door. There's not any video of what happened next, but they allegedly started yelling back and forth, and that's when Diddy started throwing hands. Some people say
Diddy put them hands on him, cuz.
He just slapped Drake, but a witness who's at the club told the New York Daily News that Diddy punched Drake 3 times.
Damn, hitting with the bang, bang, bang.
A magazine editor named Ray Lemoyne had been at Club Live before it went down, and his homies who were still there told him what happened. It's not clear who his sources were, but he later said Drake definitely got the shit kicked out of him. Reports also said that Drake ended up in the hospital after the fight because he dislocated his shoulder. When the news first came out, a lot of people thought it was over Diddy's girlfriend, Cassie. Rumors were flying that there was something going on between her and Drake. But DJ...
I'm telling you, I thought it was over Cassie because I thought they had I thought Drake had made some little weird ass advance to her or something, you know what I'm saying? And it went from there. Apparently it was something else.
Sam Sneak hopped on Twitter and said that it definitely wasn't about her. Everyone was trying to figure out what was really going on, and some fans thought it might be related to a video from a few months earlier where Drake and Diddy were on stage together. Drake was performing the track Worst Behavior when his mic stopped working in the middle of the song. Diddy was right there next to him with a mic in his hands, so Drake just snatched it from him and kept performing. Diddy might have been a little pressed about the mic getting ripped out of his...
Damn, Diddy put a whole bottle of baby oil on his lips, though.
his hands, but the real issue they had goes way deeper than that.
Damn.
0 to 100 was...
Hey, cuz, that nigga put a whole bottle of motherfucking baby oil on his lips, though.
The real issue they had goes...
What's wrong with your boy?
Way deeper than that. 0 to 100 was one of Drake's hottest tracks of 2014. He dropped it as a throwaway single, but it popped off immediately and started running up crazy numbers. Eventually, it hit double platinum status and reached almost 500 million streams on Spotify. But it turns out that the track wasn't even supposed to be his. A producer named Frank Dukes had started the beat, and he sent it over to Boy Wonder while he was in the studio with Diddy. Boy Wonder finished the beat right there on the spot, but Diddy wasn't really rocking with it.
Boy Wonder be in the studio with Diddy too? Shit, we learning something new. Dang, man. All right, we can clear that out. Damn, all right, I'm getting rid of some of these windows. All right, come on.
There's no real proof to back up the rest of the story, but this is how it went down according to reports. Diddy didn't know what to do with the beat, so he sent it to Drake to have him ghostwrite his verses.
So was it that Drake sent you the song you sent Drake the song for him to get on it for you?
No, for him to ghostwrite for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drake recorded the reference track and sent it over to Diddy to make his own version, but Diddy still didn't want to release it. So since Diddy was just sitting on the song and not dropping it, Drake decided to post his version of the track. It probably would have never been an issue if the track didn't blow up like it did, but after everyone started rocking with the track, Diddy played it during the show and threw some major shade at Drake and told the audience that the song was stolen from him.
I'm gonna play this next beat, but I want somebody to get this shit on tape. I'm gonna play this next beat. I gave this shit to this nigga stole this shit from me, but at the end of the day, shit is still hard. Play that shit.
Drake never spoke on the situation, but he has a strong link to Jay Prince and his Mob Ties crew. Jay Prince is one of the most feared dudes in the rap game and has been running Houston for decades.
Not no more. Not no more. Ain't nobody scared of Jay Prince no more.
Decades. His son Jazz and him are the ones who introduced Drake to Lil Wayne and got him signed to Young Money. And a few months after Diddy allegedly put hands on him, Jay Prince sent a deadly warning to Diddy. On a track called Courtesy Call, Prince said, "Let me put these bully niggas on notice by letting them know that Drake is family. Puffy feeling like he can put hands on my family opens the doors for his family to be touched. You reap what you sow."
Hold on, he said that on what? I mean, we know he ain't nothing happened, but what Jay Prince was talking spicy?
Courtesy Call, Prince said, and got him signed to Young Money. And a few months after Diddy allegedly put hands on him, Jay Prince sent a deadly warning to Diddy. On a track called Courtesy Call, Prince said, "Let me put these bully niggas on notice by letting them know that Drake is family. Puffy feeling like he can put hands on my family opens the doors for his family to be touched. You reap what you sow." For a while, nobody knew if Diddy really even touched Drake, but Charlamagne the God told DJ Vlad that he knew it was true.
Diddy just slapped Drake. Like, where?
Slapped or punched?
I heard a slap. He slapped Drake. He was like behind the scenes behind Club Live. I said like at the back entrance.
They said it was, listen, Charlamagne, sit to politics, bruh. They said it was 3 motherfucking bang, bang, bang. They said Dittler hit him with a bing, bing, bing. Nigga, come to the all-white party. Bing, 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 bing. Nigga, we got plenty of baby oil. Bing, 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 bing. Motherfucker, we'll be taking GHB and motherfucking pink powder. Bing, 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 bing. Shit. The hell Charlamagne talking about, dog? Oh shit!
He slapped Drake. He was like behind the scenes behind Club Live. I said like at the back entrance, back door.
A few months later, Diddy went on the Breakfast Club and said that he never put hands on Drake, and even said that Drake is his favorite rapper.
Now, you know, historically, we've heard about you putting hands on people throughout the years. Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
I mean, his son was young as hell at that time. Why would he asking that in front of his son, man?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend.
What happened to the zero?
That was a total rumor.
Yeah, what happened to the beat, the 0 to 100? They said that was your record at first. Was there any truth to that? Even there was a clip of you at a club.
Yeah. There was a 0 to 100 was initially a record that was my record, and then there somehow that became just a misunderstanding because we was working with the same producers. Honestly, it was a misunderstanding. Honestly, Drake is actually my favorite rapper.
Kanye might not be the most reliable.
Damn, Diddy shrewd. Like, look, imagine though, imagine knowing that the nigga did really smack you and like he don't really fuck with you like that, but he he like, nah, man, that's my favorite rapper, Drake right now, man, we friends. But knowing I tried to because Game said he tried to set him up out in LA.
viable dude in the game, but he claims that the fight at Club Live wasn't the only drama Drake and Diddy had. According to Ye, they had another fight backstage at his Yeezy Season 1 fashion show 3 months after the situation at DJ Khaled's party. In an interview with Lex Friedman, Ye said that Diddy and Drake started some drama behind the scenes and Jay-Z had to step in to break it up.
In the fashion show, you had Puff Daddy. At that time, Puff Daddy had beef with Drake.
What's up with these cases? This lawsuit with Kanye, we ain't heard nothing else about it though.
Drake still came to the show, and Jay-Z had to break up the fight backstage.
After Jay Prince got involved, fans were worried that the situation could go from rap beef to something way more serious. But in May 2015, news broke that Diddy and Drake had squashed it. TMZ broke the news that they had a phone conversation and talked it all out. According to reports, Diddy and Drake realized they had a lot of festivals, parties, and award shows where they'd be seeing each other.
By the way, Lil Durk is promoting his new album. Pause. Pause for the cause. We'll get right back to that here in a second. Lil Durk is promoting his new album. Yeah. New album dropping 11/22. That's how Durk feeling today. Might be your last one, buddy. I don't know.
So they decided to end all the drama so it wouldn't start messing with their money. Diddy said he never put hands on Drake, but a couple years later, Drake pretty much confirmed that something went down between them. On the track 4 p.m. in Calabasas, he referenced Diddy's album No Way Out and said, "They whole demeanor just spells envy. They trying to tempt me. The higher I get, the less they accept me. Even had the OGs trying to press me. Ha 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 ha. No way out because I'm already in it." And a lot of fans thought that Drake's laugh was making fun of the way Diddy laughed on the track Can't Nobody Hold Me Down. Then in 2018, he dropped the track Survival and rapped, "Taking shots with the GOAT," and talked about shots that we sending. "I've had scuffles with bad boys that wasn't pretending." Drake isn't the only rapper that Diddy allegedly roughed up at a party though. 1 year
Drake.
Before the situation at Club Live, Diddy ran into Kendrick Lamar at the VMA's after party and started a fight. Kendrick had just dropped his legendary Control verse where he called out other rappers of his generation and claimed to be the king of New York, which apparently got Diddy pressed. According to reports, Diddy allegedly tried to dump a drink on Kendrick's head when he spotted him at the party, and that's when J. Cole stepped in. There are all kinds of rumors about
what? Diddy was like a gangster out this motherfucker, man.
What happened next, but nobody knows the real story. Diddy claimed that nothing actually went down, just like he did with the Drake situation. Most people forgot about it fast, but 8 years later, Cole dropped a track Let Go My Hand and rapped, "My last scrap was with Puff Daddy, who would've thought it? I bought that nigga album in 7th grade and played it so much, you would've thought my favorite rapper was Puff. Back then, I ain't know shit, now I know too much." We still don't know how serious it was, but obviously Cole and Diddy moved past the beef because Cole actually featured Diddy on the track. Luckily, Drake and Diddy squashed their beef too before it got out of control. TMZ reported that they just chopped it up over the phone. But last year, French Montana went on the Breakfast Club and claimed that he's the one who helped end the situation. According to Montana, he invited Drake and Diddy to the same party without telling them that the other one would be there. Montana said he's tight with both of them and knew they just needed to talk it out. And when they saw each other that night, they sat down and had a conversation for hours. There are a lot of rumors about that night at Club Live and what went down later. But at the end of the day, Drake and Diddy were able to move on. For now, at least. Diddy's a wild dude who even got booked for swinging a kettlebell at his son's football coach. So you never know what's going to happen when he's involved.
All right. Let me see. Oh, it was on TikTok. All right. That's all he said. All right, good looking. They're saying somebody wore a wire in the OTF situation. At what point would he have wore a wire and like how? Let me see. DJ Academics TV. No, it ain't that. I don't think I follow that DJ Academics page. All right. What else do we got going on? What else was I? It was something else I was about to pull up. I didn't know him and Kendrick got into it. Kendrick was there the night Diddy fought J. Cole and slapped Drake. Kendrick wasn't there for all of that, was he? All right, don't worry about it, y'all. We're going to get that YouTube Premium real soon.
You're going to feel this. You're going to feel the voice. Crazy night. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't.
All right, nah, we ain't about to.
Diddy.
We ain't about to look at that. All right. What else we got going on? Anything on YouTube? Nah, this broad still talking. She doing the whole tour about Diddy and her. Whack 100 reacts to Lil Durk shooters indicted for retaliation. I can just imagine what Whack 100 is saying. Lil Durk going down with a Fed Rico. Now that's about it, man. I think we done kind of covered everything I wanted to cover today. And I said I was gonna go live at midnight, and it's midnight, right? So, with that being said, man, I know y'all gotta go to work, and y'all know I normally do these streams early. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, man. I probably won't be back live again until Saturday afternoon. Unless something else drops tomorrow. I may go live tomorrow for a couple hours though. Between like 3:30 and 7 or something like that. I might come back with a live stream. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let me see. Let me make sure I ain't got nothing else on my page that I wanted to go over. Nah. Nope. I mean, besides the OTF thing and the YSL thing, it's really been like a dry media day. I ain't gonna lie. It's saying that Lil Pop's social media is reacting to people getting arrested for his murder. That's it. Jadakiss said drill is the worst rap trend of all time. It is, especially for New York. I don't think so for Chicago, but for New York, yes. Y'all, New York drill is trash. I don't know what the hell that is. These boys is cooked. Especially these two. These boys is cooked. I hope that money was worth it. I really do. Yeah, but that's about it, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. It is what it is, man. Make sure y'all go follow me on my Instagram page, man. Let me put that up for y'all real quick. One more time. It's we moving up too. We getting closer to 4,000. I need y'all's help get me to 4,000 followers, man. So make sure y'all go over there and follow the page, the Ruler Report, Ruler_report, man. I appreciate that much, man. Like I said, I'll be back live again real soon. Like I said, I may come on live tomorrow afternoon, man. Other than that, man, y'all already know what it is.